Hello, my beautiful Aries. So we got the here and now with a girl sitting on top of an egg in a window that looks kind of closed, but anyways, and there's the past and the future on her side. Here and now is very clear. The message saying, Aries, are you too much thinking of where you're going to be in the future, how it's going to happen, you're attaching yourself to a future that hasn't happened yet, or are you attaching to your past? Are you always like in constant, oh, I used to do this, I was like this, oh, I was happier then, or I was so much worse then, and now I'm like, always like whatever you're thinking about in your past, it's done, it's over, finished, finito, terminado. Like, what are we thinking about here? Why are we even focusing on that? Why are you focusing on anything? Again, I feel like I'm crooked here. So I'm curious to see where this is bringing us, because if God, the universe, energy is trying to help you stay in the here and now, being in the present moment is so freeing. Because being in the present moment, see, even the fire trucks thinks you should be in the present moment, is your thought, your chatter doesn't exist because you're just in the now. Like this is where we're all supposed to be. Okay, let's begin. We have the Four of Cups, so right away we see you. This is Cancer energy. Look, she's a little rabbit on her little striped leggings, and she's like, the rose-colored glasses is here atop. You see that? And it's a feeling of, could be a feeling of boredom, that you're bored of where you are in the present moment right now, and that's okay. By the way, because I had a discussion with my higher self about this 2 weeks ago, and it was like, are you bored? And I'm like, I'm freaking bored. And they're like, perfect. This is where you need to be, in full boredom mode, because that is when new can come up. But if your mind is constantly in the next project and the next relationship, or what is he thinking, what is she thinking, what are they doing, OMG, then you don't have time for anything to come up, because you're too much in that mental chatter. This could feel like the Four of Cups is that, yeah, that you're overthinking. You know, you have all the cups are full here. Like the divine God, whatever is the spirit, the angels, whatever, are offering you something here, a chance for the new, but yet you're like, It's common. It's not only you. The King of Wands, Leo energy. I'm gonna pull them all out, because when I see, ooh, the Three of Swords is your challenge. And the Nine of Pentacles is, okay, beautiful. So the King of Wands will always be a person in your life. Is it a father? Is it a partner? Is it a possible partner? Usually of a divine masculine energy. So it could be a woman who has a masculine energy, but it's a Leo, an Aries, a Sagittarius, right? It's really a Leo energy. The Three of Swords is a Libra, and this is a Virgo energy. But here it feels to me like someone is keeping you attached to this energy of sadness, of fear, of grief, of low confidence, of heartbreak. Some of you are either being manipulated to feel like you're lesser than by a King of Wands in your life. You're very aware of it. You're like, oh, yeah, I see it. And yet you are allowing it to occur. And when you are in the present moment, you can tap into that. But if you're living in the past, or in, oh, it's going to get better, oh, he's going to change, she's going to change, everything's going to get better once I do this, and you know, this is you going on your own. I'm going to go live in the other world that we lived in, and it's going to be perfect. So even now, if he's treating me like a piece of shit, or if I'm like treating myself or if I'm bringing myself down, or if I'm, you know, choosing to live in this kind of energy, it's going to change. It's going to change. And no. Nothing's going to change, by the way, if you don't just live in the now and accept yourself in the now, right now. If right now you look in the mirror and say, yeah, I love you, and I'm okay with how I am right now, and then the next moment happens, and the next moment too, I'm okay with it. I'm not going to sit here and think about yesterday or tomorrow, or that tomorrow he can change, or she can change, or I can change. I'm not even going to think of how I can change tomorrow, by the way. I'm here just to think about me right now. Right now, am I good? I know I'm feeling really sad right now. Okay, I'm going to live in my sadness right now, and I'm going to love it. And then I'm going to let it go and say, okay, next moment. Okay, I'm still sad. It's okay though, but it's okay to be aware of the sadness. And not, to me, I feel like there's someone around you that perhaps is helping and making you feel this energy of sadness, grief. It's holding you as a victim. It's keeping you in that victim mode, you know? And it's like no one has control over you. Right? You allow someone to control you. King of Wands, very powerful, a leader. This could be your boss as well. This could be someone in your life that is very domineering outwardly, and you're afraid to speak up, and you're like, I don't know if I should say it, because I know he or she is going to just come right down on me. It's going to say no, or they're going to say yes, but they're going to take it as their own idea, or whatever it is, you know? Like, that's a kind of energy, which is you energy, by the way. It's a fire energy, which is very, like, but it's making you very anxious. You know, it's like, oh, because your mind is so much like, oh, he is going to react this way, and she's going to react this way. And, you know, you're already making assumptions of how the future is going to be, because that's how he or she did in the past, Sabrina. And I'm like, yeah, I don't care about the past. First of all, it's done already. And how do you know? Like, why are you making an assumption? You know, if you make an assumption, you make an ass out of you and me. Assume. So this is what's happening here, beautiful Aries. And then the Nine of Pentacles shows up, which is an earth sign of Virgo, which says to me, you need to detach yourself from all this assumption, or even all this preconceived notions, or all this, even this fear of standing up to this King of Wands, or speaking up to it, or, you know, like, or even just detaching from allowing the King of Wands to keep you in that, like, lower state. The Nine of Pentacles, like, no, I can do this on my own. Thank you so much. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is about independence, financial independence, but also living life according to yourself. Choosing to move at a slow pace. You know, this is a snail. Choosing to move at your own rhythm of life. Not having to, like, follow the rules of Mr. King of Wands, who's, like, all over the place, right? Who wants things to be done this way, la da da da. You know, like, even when you're in a job and you have, like, these very demanding bosses, and like, you come out of your work and you're like, what the hell? But no one stands up for themselves. Everyone's afraid. They're like, oh, I'm gonna get demoted, or I'm gonna get fired. Everything's gonna happen the way it's supposed to happen. But what happened to the person who, like, you know, I find it so funny that everyone's so willing to, like, fight for someone else in another country, but not fight for themselves within their own jobs, within their own relationships, within their own things. This to me is like, let's stand up for yourself, Aries. Yeah. You may not make everybody happy in your life. You're not here to make everybody happy in your life. But also don't be so the King of Wands with the Three of Swords next to it could be also you being stubborn and being like, no, I'm the right way. My decision is the right way. You know, kind of energy. And it's like, ugh, what is that energy, anyways? Release yourself, people. Speak up, but not to be mean, not to be I'm a righteous and like proving a point, and because proving a point is insecurity to me. Like, why do you need to prove a point? You don't have to prove anything to anybody. Just be you. And being you could be very triggering to people, but so be it. And why are you following why are you following another person's way of being? You know, like the Sun, very Aries of you, but also to me, the King of Wands feels domineering in this sense. It could also be someone inspiring in your life that is making you, or it could also be this. It could be you looking up to someone in your life, a father, a boss, or whatever, a leader, and you feeling bad about yourself. Oh, I'm not as good, or comparing yourself to these people. No comparisons, people. You're your own person. I'm feeling like some people in relationships or friendships or some form of relationships, it could be the end of that. You know? It doesn't always have to be romantic. Could be any kind of relationship, because it's like, I don't know, like it's better to be alone than mal accompanied. You know, there's a saying in Italian and French that you say that, but like, what is this? I don't know. There's a feeling of breaking free from this overbearing person in your life, or yourself, or letting yourself come down a bit and not be so self-righteous and not be so stuck on being the top of the game and being, you know, like it's such a beautiful energy, actually, Aries. I'm loving it. But there's so many different scenarios that I'm giving you. So you're going to have to pick the one that suits you the best here, because it's feeling all over the place, but kind of the same idea of you not playing small, first of all, but also maybe playing small because you're allowing someone to dominate you. And the Nine of Pentacles is like, enough, right? Come to the end. 9 is the end of your journey, and now it's time to start fresh on your own. Follow yourself. Be in the moment right now. Talk to the Falcon here. Go at your own pace. There's no rush for anything, and stop being afraid to speak up a little bit. Interesting. I don't think I need this thing. So, what else is there? I'm in sync with the flow of life. Exactamundo. That is this. This kind of energy. It's like the Nine of Pentacles. I feel her in this moment is, I'm flowing. I'm not like having to follow rules. I'm not fearing anything. I'm not sad about it. I'm just living life at my own pace. I can forgive people quickly, release my resentment, and set myself free. And that's really important with these two here. Because, you know, even if there is a King of Wands in your life, or even if it's you, that is always like making you strive for the best, and then you're always feeling flat and out of like sync with yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive that other person. Don't hold on to the resentment. Don't hold on to anything. Also, if there's someone domineering that's really physically, emotionally, mentally, whatever, draining, let them go. Forgive them. Release them. You don't have to play in their energies. Set yourself free. Set them free. So, you are the image maker. What you focus on manifests. What thought patterns you need to shift? I mean, this is kind of the ideas like of this. You are at the end of a journey, and now we're going to start something new in this now moment. What do you want to do right now to help yourself move forward? Or just help yourself to stay here in the now moment. Because I feel like holding on to this past and holding on to, oh my God, this is what I'm going to do in 10 years from now, or in 1 year from now, or in 5 years, I'm going to be happy then. But right now, I'm not happy. That's a big thing that humans do all the time. Like, oh yeah, right now it's not good for me, but next week it's going to be great because I'm going to have to set this in motion. How about setting in motion right now? Like, what are we doing here? Yeah, but I can't do it right now. Yeah, you can do anything you want. Envision it. Envision it, and step by step, it will come to fruition. And you don't need to do things like so mucho rapido either. Look at the next card is abundance. And abundance is what? Money, for sure. But it's love. Abundance of hope, of light, of direction. Abundance is a lot of. So yeah, you can bring in all this to you. You just release yourself, set yourself free from the lions in your life, the kings of wands in your life, the queen of wands in your life, the people who have these fixed ideas of how things should be. Let it go. Or if you're fixed too, if you're the king of wands in this story, release yourself from it. My God, stop holding on to the stories. I don't know. There's an interesting energy here that's showing up. I love it. I'm loving the Nine of Pentacles. This is the winner here, even over the abundance, because the Nine of Pentacles is like, it's time to live life in the now flow. You know, just at your own pace, at your own in your own direction. She feels very serene, but fully abundant. Nine of Pentacles is all about abundance and independence, but without looking too much in the past and without looking too much in the future, and just trusting as life moves, as however life takes you. All right, this is your message of the week, my beautiful Aries. Check your rising, your moon, your Mercury, your Virgo, however you want to do in the, or check your rising and your moon and the other messages for other messages. I'm like losing it here. And also like, share, comment, subscribe, but also yeah, join my Ko-fi membership. In November, I'm going to start doing, every month I'm going to start doing live Q&As for my members. All right, I love you so much, and feel free to book a session with me. I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Taurus. We got building blocks, which is 28, which is a 10, which is a 1, a new beginning. Building blocks, if you see, there's a woman on top of a foundation, and there's still blocks all around her. So there's like you building something new in your life. And we've been seeing this on and off for the longest time. Whoever's starting a new project here, a new business, or an existing business, but growing it, or you got a new job, or you're starting a new relationship, or strengthening a relationship. You know, like there's this feeling of evolution here. The blocks are growing. You know, the foundation is growing actually, because the foundation is here, and now you're continuously building the blocks. And kudos to you for doing that, right? Because that's a lot of hard work that you have put in, whether it was physical work, mental or emotional or spiritual, however it is. Pat yourself in the back, because it's still growing. You are you're going at the pace that is being asked of you, and you're trusting it, and that's all that God, Creator Source, is asking from you. And continue the movement up or down, or whatever you want, wherever you're going, right? If it's down, up, we always like up is better, but it doesn't mean anything. So I got to tell you, this week when I pulled your cards, I was like, oh, Oh, and when I show you, you're going to be like, what is going on? So I'm going to show you right away. Not in the challenge. The 3 cards that showed up for you. The King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. The King of Wands, Leo energy. The Emperor, Aries. So I'm not even like kidding. Look at this. No queens, just kings. So like, boom, baby. This is the being at the top of your game. This is these are father energies. These are your husband, your partners. It could even be women, right? It's just what the masculine energy makes it more assertive, action oriented, right? That's all that is, right? But it's leadership. It's time you've built the blocks now, Taurus. Now it's time to put it into implementation. Let's put it into action. No more just talking about it. No more writing your lists and your plans and your to-dos and your structures. You know, like I know how to do those things really well. But now it's like, let's do this. Do you need to reach out to a financial advisor? Do you need to reach out to a charismatic person in your life that's going to maybe a coordinator, a creative person, someone like a collaborator of a creative collaboration, or whatever it is, King of Wands, because I always think of like fire energy. Or do you need to reach out to a real estate owner, or like a real estate, maybe you need to buy and sell your business. Maybe you need to buy something new. Maybe you need to develop something. Maybe like financial mentors, or more structure kind of organization here. I just maybe you don't need any of those right now. You're like, no, I don't want any of those. Maybe you just need to meet a nice loyal person who has a freaking amazing, is a visionary, who has like spontaneity, and who is also a take charge kind of person, right? So there's all these kinds of energies showing up. I'm like, what are these energies? Is this you moving into your leadership role? Is this you meeting people? Maybe it's time to network. Is it you going on a matchmaking site and meeting these people? Like, I don't know if you're single, but I love this energy, and I loved it because Taurus is the divine feminine energy, and divine masculine is our counterpart, and it's almost like you're needing to step it up a bit now. We need Taurus to actually put things into action, which is your business, which is your business plans, which is your creative ideas, which is your confidence. I mean, these 3 of all of the like kings, they're not only confident, they're kind, they're loyal, they're helpful, productive, they're outgoing and open-minded, and ready to envision something completely new, but with charm and wit. The Emperor maybe is the one that's the most rigid of the 2 of these, but this is at the end. So it's the actual let's get this shit done kind of energy. Like, I'm the chess player, I'm the king, let's go, right? Go meet your queen, let's move this, let's bring this together. He's sitting on top of the world. It's like kind of the dream I had last week of me sitting on top of the world. It's like we can control the narrative. We can control our own storylines here. So it's time. And our challenge is the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands, like this, is having faith in yourself. The challenge of the 7 of Wands is you don't have the faith. And yet all of these 3 kings are here telling, this is the king of all kings. These are the kings. And they're like, hey, if you haven't had the confidence, well, let this reading be the one that gives you that confidence to go and get it shit done. Go and start that project that you've always wanted to do. Go and, you know, create those videos and put yourself out there. Go and stay behind the scenes if you want, and do what you want to do, but do it. Write the blog, write the book, dance the dance, you know, sing the song. Like, go do it. What are we doing? I love it. I feel like this is stepping up into your freaking power, Taurus. No more playing second or third fiddle to anybody anymore. No more playing small. No more being a page or a knight. No, we're the king. The king is the doer. Is the one who fights, right? Who goes, like, he's not the one who fights, actually. He's the one who rules, right? So, like, I almost feel like this is it. So I don't know what it is that you're working on. If you're working on a project, if you're working on starting a business, or if you're in a job right now that you're kind of, you're not sure if you want to ask for the raise, or if you're not sure you want to get promoted, or you're not sure that it's like, or maybe you're in this job and you need a second job and you want to do something else that you've been thinking about for, like, because I know Taurus, and Taurus is, yeah, they work for other people, but Taurus has an entrepreneur mind who's always like ready to attack something else. Even if they're working for someone else, there's always something else happening. Right? They're like, oh, I think I need to do this. Da, da, da. Do it. What are you waiting for? This is you stepping it up within your relationships. You showing up as a leader. No more playing small is what I'm trying to say. No more you like allowing your partners, your children, your family members to take the lead. This is the strong message coming to you, Taurus. You've been working your way up to the top. Whatever that means for you, by the way. And if the top means like millions of dollars, so be it. If the top means like finding peace and serenity in this crazy world, so be it. Whatever the top is for you, it's time to move there. In confidence, in alignment with self. No more allowing others to bring you down, and no more playing in these games. I mean, you showing up in your own reading. If you have Leo or Aries in your chart, check where they are. This is like, I have Leo rising, Aries I have in Venus. So like, where is it in your chart that it can help you understand? If it's a rising sign, that's what people think about you. This is, you know, it's like moving into your greatness. If it's the moon sign, you know, it's your emotions. It's how you can attack certain situations, how you can feel your way through this. In Venus, it's your love. You know, like there's so many, the chart is like so complex, but this is a lot more than that. This could be people in your lives. This could be like, oh, interesting. Yes, it could be like your partner. It could be someone that you have on the side. I don't know, and making a decision. You know, this could be your partners, business partners. This could be, there's so many things that it could be. It could be your father, your brother, your uncle, whatever. Whatever this is showing up here, and they're helping you move to the next level. Don't lose confidence in yourself as you're moving through this. Trust yourself. You've gotten this far, and it's not without the help of things that you don't see, because it's all in your soul contract. So trust that, because whatever this is like a culmination of a success, achievement, happiness, freedom, you know, like winning. Whatever winning means for you. So let's see what is going on here. We have, I am willing to see winning. I'm willing to see my sameness with others. This opens my awareness to oneness. That's a beautiful energy to say, to share, because it's exactly what I was talking about in my Let's Talk this week. It's like we are one with everyone, and it's not to be the winner. That's why I keep saying it's not about being just the winner in all of this. It's about sharing the winnings with everyone, including our King of Pentacles, King of Wands, and our emperors in our lives. I release my need to be right. I am defenseless and at peace. Yes. Because that energy could show up here with these kings, like a very self-righteous, very, even a little bit too confident. But sometimes we need that kind of energy to carry us through to the next round, right? Sometimes we need that to carry us to be able to confront others in our lives, to be able to face off with the emperors in our lives and say, you know what? This is who I am. This is what I want. This is what I need. Boom. Because the emperors have no problem saying that, and neither the kings. So this is like a message giving you the confidence that you've built yourself this far. Don't stop now. Or go out and look for some of these collaborators in your life to help you through this. But I really feel like you're at a pivotal moment in your life, in part of this movie, and it's time to step it up. Freaking loving it. And when peace is your priority, negativity cannot exist. How can you see through the eyes of source energy and prioritize your inner peace? Love it. I mean, that's a beautiful thing. So as you're moving through this in your full action mode, remember, it's all about doing things with integrity, right? You're making decisions that are full of love and integrity, and not because you want to I just got a funny bitch slap someone else. It's not because you want to bring someone else down. It's like, you know what, this is about me, this is my journey. So how best to bring integrity to me and my surroundings by making these decisions. So the next one is a timing card. And I'm wondering if I should ask you the question. So ask a question, a when question, and this will be your answer. So think about it, and I'm going to pull it now. So within the next few months. Even if you didn't think about it, this to me feels like within the next few months, whatever this is, it's coming to fruition. Amazeballs reading. I love it. I feel like the universe is aligning with Taurus so much in this 2024. You know, we've had some lower moments, but most of all, it's been like, come on, let's go. Let's move it up. I feel like Taurus has stepped into their strength and their power this year. And always for a reason, because you're needed to be strong for the next year. So hold on tight, my beautiful Taurians, and build those blocks and continue dreaming big. I love you so much. Check your rising, your moon, your Virgo, your everything, and other messages. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And also, if you're part of my Ko-fi, thank you so much. You know who you are. And also, starting November, I'm going to be offering live Q&As in my Ko-fi platform. Well, not there, but anyways, doesn't matter. So if you join my Ko-fi membership, which you get exclusive content on a monthly basis, and monthly Q&As where we can all come together. I love you so much, and book a session with me too if you'd like. I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Gemini. We got Go the Distance. You see here we have a leopard that's running to the finish line, and he's so fast that he's like dissolving right at the back of him. In the desert, which is the expansiveness. I love this card actually. 47 is 11, in case you are a numbers people and you keep seeing numbers all the time. To me, this is such a clear message to those Geminis who are continuously hitting that freaking brick wall, who continuously, you know, are asking people out, getting the rejection, or you're doing something and you're falling flat on your face, or you're doing something, you keep getting a no, you know how in life we are always like, we expect life to just flow smoothly, which it can, by the way, but we have to allow the rejections and allow the delays and allow these things to happen in our life and see them as blessings instead of seeing them as a bad thing. Because as soon as you change that around, you're like, oh, okay, this wasn't meant to happen. And I'm still going to move. Go the distance. That's what this is to me. This is like you are falling backwards and almost staying there. You're not finishing the line. You're not finishing the marathon. You're not finishing the race. You're saying, F it. I'm done. I'm just going to quit now before I get another rejection, before I get like, I'm so, I don't know where I'm going next. You know, that kind of energy. Instead, like, actually, Gemini, what we're doing is showing you where not to go anymore, where not to put your energy into, where not to, like, who not to be around, who, you know, like, that's what we're showing. But can you go the distance, please? Can you continue the race even if you can't see the ending? Can you trust? You know, of course, if you keep hitting, like, I'm not saying going, like, if you're hitting a brick wall, I'm not saying to go and fucking hit the brick wall until you're bleeding, right? If the brick wall keeps showing up, then obviously you need to change direction. That's what that means as well, right? Not just like continuously. Yeah, eventually you'll like bloodily hit the wall, break the wall down. That's not what that is. It means to trust and continue on your path, even if it's taking you somewhere else. So let's see what's going on with you here, my beautiful Geminis. We got Strength card, which is a Leo energy. So obviously this is showing up for a reason, because obviously you're needing some form of confidence boost here. You know, some bravery, some courage, some little push, motivational push in whatever it is that's going on with you. Let's see why, so I have a better idea. Okay, Lovers energy. So Lovers is a Gemini energy, so it could be with lovers, it could be with relationships in your life. It could also be with harmony and balance, because that's what the 6 is. So it's giving you strength with relationships. Why would the cards be giving you the strength, the courage to speak up in your relationship, to communicate freely, to express where I'm unharmonious, where I'm not feeling my best in this relationship, or speak up and actually ask someone out? That could be that too, right? Maybe some of you are like, oh, no. I got 2 rejections and that's it. I'm done. I'm not going to go. Like, just go. Like, rejection is the biggest blessing. When someone says no to you, it's like, awesome. You're not the right person. Next. To me, there's like some strength within your current relationship that needs to be addressed. Let's see what the challenge is. Interesting. The challenge is the World card, which is Capricorn energy. The World card is the end of a journey and beginning of something new. The World card is travel. So perhaps, I'm going to go on a limb here, but perhaps some of you have been traveling, met someone, and it was really great in your travels, but now it's like, meh. It's not really working. You're like, what is going on? And are you getting the message to change direction? Are you interesting? And there's a lot of different ways of looking at this, but also if you're in a relationship with the World card as a challenge, are you perhaps getting the message to make a move, but you keep hitting the wall? You know, you keep hitting like, no. I'm going to stay because of kind of energy. So the World is like is significant to me. That's why I'm like thinking about it here, because the world is the end of the major arcana, right? It's like a major life lesson. It's the end of it. And you're like, I've learned the lesson, now I'm moving on. But the fact that the world is here means that there's like a blockage and a delay kind of thing. There is, you're feeling perhaps, you could be also a little bit in denial of this journey. You know, you're going the distance. I'm going for it, Sabrina. I'm moving along on this race. I'm going to the finish line. Things feel really good to me. I feel really passionate about my job or my relationship. This lover shows up. It's like a great sign. And yet I'm hitting this blockage, which is the world in reverse. I'm like, I just noticed I don't have my nail polish. Anyways, I'm like at a place of like incompletion. I'm not fully ready for the next step in this relationship or in this job or in this whatever this is, like this friendship and this romantic. I feel stifled. I'm not sure about it. I'm holding myself back. That's what this is for me. And your cards like, go the distance, right? But also listen to this. Why are you holding back? Because this is such a significant card in the fact that, because we don't listen to this message coming through, and we just say, oh, you know what? Oh, it was just my my ego getting involved. It's just like I'm afraid. But when fear comes up within me, I'm always very vigilant about it. I'm always like, okay, why is this coming up? Because I actually listen to that fear, and I actually listen to the hesitance. I pay attention to that, especially when it comes in relationships, where we tend to like, no, it's okay. Oh, you know, he's cheated on 10 other people, but it's okay, it won't happen with me. Or, you know, or she, whatever, you know, whatever. We come up with all these freaking excuses for ourselves. And we hit this blockage, and then we just let it go. And we say, oh, no, it's okay. We're gonna overcome it. But the world is showing up for a reason here in your life right now, Gemini, and it's asking you, why are you holding back or avoiding this next cycle of your life within this relationship? And I almost feel like that makes a lot of sense with this. It's like you're not able to go the distance because you're keeping yourself a little bit small here. I'm going to see what the final outcome is. The Page of Swords. I kind of love this. I got to tell you, the Page of Swords, it could be your children. You know, your children is you're using your excuse of children to hold you back from something, but your children are like, let's go, let's move on to the next mom or dad. You know, let's do this. But this is also the Page of Swords, communication. It's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, like you, and it's like express yourself in the Page of Swords. Unfortunately, it's not like express yourself in a kind way. It's not the Page of Cups. It's a Page of Swords. It's like, come on, whatever this is, whatever this blockage is, whatever this detour is, and you're like afraid to overpass it, you know, like move over it. The Page of Swords, like, let's go. Write it down, freaking text it, write it in an email, express yourself, because we got to get back to this where we were feeling really strong about this. We were feeling really good for the first time in a long time. You know, I'm feeling really good about this relationship, this friendship. I'm feeling like I can create project. Could be a business partnership. Feels like it feels promising. And then the world shows up and it's like, oh. But to get to the next step, it's very challenging. and I'm not sure I have it in me to get to that next step. And the Page of Swords, like, yeah, you do. You have it in you, Gemini. Like, just accept this for what this is, this blockage. Actually look at it. Try to understand it, or maybe you don't need to understand it. Continue on the path. Listen to the voice that tells you to go wherever it needs to tell you to go, left or right or up or down or wherever it needs to go. But express yourself. This is communication coming in. Someone maybe is going to come in and this could also be marketing and promotion, perhaps. I don't know if someone is in a job. This is job related, business partnerships, where you're having to come to an end to something and re-market something. I don't know what, that just came to me, so I don't know where that comes from. Maybe that's relevant to one of you guys. I almost feel like this came in as like a passion project for some of you, and it maybe didn't work, and now you have to re-promote it. So I don't know who's relevant for. But also I feel like, I don't know, the Page of Swords is this youthful energy. It's a new way to communicate. It's like change shit up in your life, and maybe something is not working. It's an old way of working. This is Saturn. Remember, it's ruled by Saturn. Capricorn. Yeah, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Even the World card. It's that old way. It's a collapse of the matrix, and you're like, okay, I gotta move through this. I can't. Maybe that's all this. What this is all too. This is a feeling of you being in the middle of all this nonsense that's happening around, the narratives, and you're like, I can't do this, and I'm really trying to work hard here and be happy with myself and with my partners and with my family and whatever. And then there's this world that's like shutting down, and the Page of Swords is like, okay, write about it, sing about it, talk about it, paint it, draw it, create it. Like, find a side hustle, or find a there's a word I'm looking for, but I can't think about it, but a way to share your inner wisdom, a way to express yourself. Some of you are coming to the ending of a relationship, and you're having to let it go. Stop holding on to it. Stop holding on to it because it was once good, whatever. Some of you coming to an end of friendships, or end of family, or business partnerships, like I said, but there's something new coming. That's the Page of Swords. It's like, don't fret. Don't worry about so much about this ending of this cycle. There's something new coming in. Continue going the distance. I like that. Okay, stick into that. Compassion is my compass. I'm willing to hold space for the experience of others. I mean, I feel like this is compassion for you as you come to this ending. Compassion for whatever this is, because there is an ending here. An ending that is very uncomfortable. Like, you know, the world is an ending coming to you, but this is like a chaotic ending. It's like a collapse. It's a breakup that you didn't expect, you know, unexpected breakup, or it's a cycle that has shown up over and over and over again in your life, and yet you continuously jump into that loop of betrayal, of mistrust, of, you know, disillusion, and you're like, no, and this has it's got to stop. So have compassion for yourself, even if you're in this loop. You gotta like figure it out here. We gotta step out of this. The difficult relationships in my life are the perfect mirror for me to look more closely at my own behavior. I mean, that is like amazing. It's so true, because it is. That's the world in reverse. It's like it keeps, you know, everything is seemingly beautiful, but it keeps showing up in your life, and it's like, hey, it's not working. But yeah, you're like, no, we're gonna, like, I'm gonna change it a little bit, and it's gonna change. No. And it's like, yo, dude, if it's not working, the relationship, what's not working within you? You know, like, we're so keen on blaming the other person. What about you? Like if it's not working because there's something not working within you, you're not happy with yourself, you're not fully fulfilled, like change that shit up, right? And express yourself a little bit more. Going the distance for me is also going the distance for yourself. You know, it's not always it's like truly going deep inside, truly going and freaking doing the work and bringing all that drudgery up, and so that you can complete the cycle and you start fresh. There's a little part of you afraid to complete, to fully break up, to fully leave behind, to fully, you know, and it's like, come on, stop resisting. Express yourself creatively. Start something new. Wow, I didn't know this was here. What creative pursuit do you feel drawn to? I mean, like, come on. There is a feeling here that you need to, you're holding yourself back, which is not very Gemini, since you are a expressive communicator of the zodiac, and it's pushing you for this. You're holding back because you don't want to disrupt what was once amazing, but it's no longer, and you're unable to move into this next path because you're in a bit disarray. And this is recovery. So some of you are going through recovery, maybe in health, and maybe you need to like take care of yourself through this process, and listen and trust yourself as you move through this, and be creative. You need an outlet here right now, so put your crazy mind now into all that creative outlet of yours, so you can further along this, because this is beautiful to start with here. And then there's this moment of you in a forever loop of, and which has probably been with you all your life and all your relationship, and now it's coming to a close. It's time to close the chapter fully, completely. Let's move on. All right, my beautiful Gemini, as usual, I always like yours always come out so you know, very deep, insightful. So let me know if this resonated. Check your rising and your moon and your Mercury and your Virgo for other messages. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe. And just so you know, my Ko-fi memberships, I am adding a live Q&A with all my members starting November. So join my Ko-fi. There's like, it starts at $11 and it goes up to $99. I'm adding some other membership tiers as well. And I also offer exclusive monthly content. And do book a session with me. I'd love to see you. I love you, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Cancer. We got community, which I kind of like because I just noticed this right now, actually. It's like this shed of branches, and there's a giraffe inside, and there's a face on the shed. I never noticed that face. Anyways, community is showing up to me because it's time to join networks. It's time to expand your network. I don't know, maybe some of you are creatives, or you work in sales, or whatever you work in business. And it's like, okay, expand your distribution, expand your marketing, expand the niche, the audience, whatever that is. If it's not about work, it's community. It's like, maybe you need to join a knitting community, or, you know, I don't know, spiritual community, something else to just get your mind out of always doing the routine life, the same. Open yourself up, you know. Join my Ko-fi membership, because in November I'm going to start doing live Q&As, you know, and that's a community that I want to start. I want us to all to get together, and I can answer all your questions and your answers and all of that. So that's just a little plug-in, you see. Open your marketing. Community also feels to me like you are needing to share your insights, needing to open yourself up. Some of you might be cocooning, and it's great for a while, but then there's that missing interaction. You know, there's that missing the element of hugging and loving and compassion. You know, we take things for granted, but after a while, that interaction with human is beautiful. So let's just see what that is for you. Four of Cups shows up, which is Cancer energy. I already could see some of you are bored. Some of you are like a little bit about life, right? Even though the divine is here offering you something. It's showing you guidance. It's giving you insight. It's giving you a lot of support energy here. And all your cups are up. So it means that there's like fruitfulness and abundance, but in all, like here, you're just bored with life, or insecure, or not feeling so great about yourself, or you're feeling a little bit tired, or a lot tired, like everyone else. Like, right? Okay, let's see what else is going on. The Two of Swords. What is happening here? What's going on? Oh my God, your challenge is the Two of Wands. And the next card is the Moon. Okay, this is deep. This is Pisces, but also could be Cancer, because the Moon is Cancer. This is Libra, and this is Aries. This is very... Look, the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. You are a little between... You're on a seesaw right now. Your emotions are high. Your anxiety is high. Maybe you're not sleeping very well. Maybe you are drowning in your emotion, like you're in sadness or grief, or you're hiding from yourself. You're impatient. You know, there's a lot of that showing up. But it's also the Moon is also beautiful. It could be also very insightful and spiritually in tuned, very high in frequency, but yet you have all this anxiety laced around it. This could be health reasons. It could be antisocial reasons. It could be problems at work, problems within your relationships, things you don't want to look at, you know, like the Two of Swords. She doesn't want to look at it. She's like, I'd rather just be in my naivety and just play in my little world here and not pretend that there's nothing else going on, kind of thing. That could be a little bit of you here. I don't know who it is here that's that. The Two of Wands is like, I'm afraid to make a decision. I'm afraid to make the next step. I don't know. And you're like, there's a lot of back and forth here. Feelings of loneliness, feeling of, hence the community. To me, I feel like perhaps you need to reach out to people. You need to maybe join a like-minded community. Maybe join others that can give you different insight, different perspectives. Because now you feel alone. You feel like it's you against the world. And literally, you do with this. You feel like you're drowning in your own thoughts. I feel like I want to take out a card. Just because these cards are super intense. It's like, what the F? I mean, it's nothing wrong with it. I don't see anything wrong with the cards because it's very indicative of what is going on, right? There's definitely a lot of you Cancers that are in full emotional and mental fogginess, and you're trying to you're trying to think of a decision. You have a decision to make, or you're wanting to do something else in your life. But you're a little bit uncertain, not really trusting yourself, is what I'm seeing here with the Moon, because she's drowning, right? She's drowning with this big Moon, and what the Moon tells me is that you're so connected and you're so spiritually advanced, yet you don't trust yourself. And it could be causing you to, it could be resulting in friendships or relationships with colleagues, with partners, with family, whatever, to be a bit wobbly right now. I feel like you have a lot of decisions to make here. And you're almost afraid to make these decisions. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. There's like you have decisions to make to move into a new direction in your life, to move away from a relationship, move into a relationship. But I don't think it's relationships only. This is you. It's like you moving into a new phase of your life, and very skeptical, very worried, not trusting this next decision. Maybe you've reached out to communities, maybe you haven't enough, and now it's time to go and ask for help from other people, ask for support. You know, you're not alone in this, even though you think you are, but you're not. So what's the advice here? The Hangman. Jesus, the Hangman is like, oh, I kind of like the Hangman actually. But it's still a kind of energy of everything. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, everything is telling you to, this moment is the right moment for you to take a step back. This is a Pisces energy as well. It's Pisces. Take a step back from whatever this is going on in your life. Join communities if you want, but also ask for support, ask for help, because this is very confusing to me. This feels like you are so much in your head right now that you don't even know what's right or left. You don't even know what's up and down anymore, because you're like so many options to take, and should I do this? Should I do that? And there's so many other people telling you this is what you should do, and there's this, like, you have a lot of opinions coming your way, or even your mind is all over the place, and it's like, the best way to do for you is to take a step back. Before even reaching out to any communities, clear that freaking crazy mind of yours. You know, sometimes, like, I kind of love this card, because sometimes I love to do that, is to go, like, dive into the ocean or dive into a pool and just sit there at the bottom of the pool. I do that a lot, and I just like, and you know, you can hear like the noises of like nothing but something, and it's so freeing. So like, find that wherever you can find that freedom. You know, now I live in a city. A lot of my drowning out comes with frequency music in my ears. I put that in my ear and I'm like, I don't hear cars, I don't hear people shouting. I just like, and that is what is being asked of you, Cancer. It's a very interesting reading. It's such an outside the box reading right now, because it's asking you to take 1,000 steps back and to fully drown out everything around you, even me, after you watch this, and really move into your heart and listen. And then after, go out there and ask for the support. But before you ask that, you need to do this cleanup. There's just a lot going on in you. Just a lot. All right, Cancer. This is awesome. Okay, let's see the advice for the week. Today, I consciously choose to think loving thoughts, take compassionate action, and bring forth peaceful energy. 100%. I mean, that's what you want to do. Always bring in loving thoughts, loving compassion. I don't know where I did this. I think I did this on a reel. Breathe in love and compassion. Breathe out fear, sadness, guilt, blame, shame, whatever it is that's ailing you. Breathe. You know, you continuously do that. You breathe in freedom, when you breathe out constriction, you know, like I trust that my intuition is always leading me in the right direction. Pisces got this last week as their overall energy. So trusting that wherever you are, even this energy has come into your life at the right time. It's come in your life because, A, you're giving too much to someone. B, you're not trusting yourself enough. C, you're worried now that you don't know what the next step is or not the next path is. Stop worrying. If there is blockage, if there is that moment of the fork in the road showing up, it's the blessing. It's the blessing telling you, yes. Take a step back, please, Cancer. Breathe it all in, breathe it all out. Focus, and then move. And ask for help, and then move. If this is coming up, it means that you're all crazy, and then you're adding more crazy into your head, like, and not crazy in my spiritual crazy, but like chatter and like mind and your ego. You're just compiling it all in and saying, no. Let it go. Nothing real can be threatened. Totally. How can you actively participate in creating heaven on earth? And that's that. How can you, heaven on earth is freedom and love and peace on earth. How can you bring that into your life if you're constantly in here and you constantly have all this chatter? So find out ways. And if you can't figure this out, go to your community, ask for this help. And like Taurus, you have a when card. So if you need a when question answered, pause, and I'm going to give you the answer. And if you don't have a when question, don't worry about it. I'm just going to show it to you and give you the message anyways. So I'm turning it around. In the near future, all will be well and settled. Can you, in the meantime, be okay with the crazy, with the chatter? Can you be able to step back and go into that pool, you know, and just listen to the nothing? All right, my beautiful Cancer. This is your message. Trust yourself. Trust the crazy. Trust the anxiety. Trust it all. It's coming up for a reason. It needs to clear. Don't bring it back down. You need to let it clear. Ask for help if you need. Love yourself in the interim, like I love you. And I'll see you next week. Check your rising and your moon for the messages. Also like, share, comment, subscribe. But also I'm adding a new feature to my Ko-fi memberships. I will be starting in November doing a live Q&A with my members where we can come together as a team, as a soul tribe that we are, and you can ask me questions, I can answer, we can all discuss, you know, as a team. You can also get monthly content from me and book a reading as well. I love you so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Leo. We got Not For You, number 6. We have someone holding a chessboard with a fortune cookie in it. Very interesting, the imagery. But right away, Not For You signifies something is happening this week that may not go in your favor, and it may not be what you expected it to be. You know, like it might not be a yes, that you're expecting a yes or a no or whatever you're expecting. It's just not gonna go. You're gonna get the rejection. It's gonna be the delay. It's gonna be the hell no. It's gonna be and it's okay. And this, I love this card coming for you because it's time that we come to terms with these no's and these rejections and these moments, right? Where someone turns around and says, no, I don't want to go out with you. Someone turns around and says, I think it's time for breakup. Or someone comes around and says, no, you didn't get this job. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is pretty clear. It's not for you. And that's the universe that says, yeah, well, because I've been telling you it's not for you for about 10 years now. And now we need you to listen, or for the past 5 minutes or the past 5 months. So you know what this is. We're going to look further into what this is, but don't take this as a bad thing. Like I said to Gemini, and like I said to other signs, these resistance, or this job, these firings, these breakups, they're the biggest blessing you could ever have, because it's telling you you're in the wrong path. Let's go on the right one. So the first card to show up here is the Fool card. Oh my God. It's not for you. Let's jump into the next. You have the courage to risk and just go for whatever it is. Take the leap. Find that courage. Go for it. It's not for you. Can you get the message, Leo? I love the Fool showing up here. It's like, yeah, let's just look at this, okay? The Judgment card. Stop judging yourself. Stop judging the other person. The Judgment card is also moment. It's the moment where so, like, whatever the situation is, someone has just kicked you out of the house, someone has like closed the door on you, someone has closed the chapter, you have done that, you're like, you just got fired, you just quit, you just someone just said no to you, you just asked for a loan and it's a big no, or whatever it is, whatever this thing that you're seeing Sabrina so excited about, and it's like, no, because the universe is like, no, this is not where you're heading, this is not where you need to be, you think you need to be there, but it's not. Can you see it? Take the leap and move into this aha moment, because this is the realization moment. This is a moment where right here you got a rejection. Right here, it's you think that you need to expand your business. You think that you need to do whatever you need to do. And the universe is like, no. And then you get this like, oh, I think I need to do something else, right? And then you shut down that, whatever that was, because you get into, and this is the realization that, I understand now. Thank God I broke up with this person and I moved into this, and now I see the change. Are we understanding where Sabrina's getting here? You're getting it? My train of thought here. The Justice card is your challenge. Justice is marriage, contracts, legal, business deals, negotiations, real estate contracts. I almost want to say, like, someone out here maybe is looking to buy a home, or looking to move, and move out of your home, move into a new country, whatever this is, right? And it's like, it's not for you. The universe is like, no. And you're like, no, I really want it. It's my dream. It's my biggest dream. I've decided to jump in and go for it. And then you get to this place of, this is exactly where I want. I like this, actually. This is exactly where I want to be. And the Justice is like, absolutely not. We're not getting you there. We already said no. And this is you moving in and doing it anyways, because you're freaking annoying, Leo, and you're going to follow your mind. And the Justice is like, no, I'm really coming in to tell you that it's not going to work. That's kind of cool. I like that. I mean, this is also like the Justice saying, why are you trying so hard in this relationship? Why are you trying so hard? It's not working. There is an imbalance. Do you not see it, Leo? And we have to bring it back to you over and over again. Justice will not be served, right? It's not being served here. And you keep holding on. I'm actually liking this. I'm actually liking it, because I almost feel like that this is not even the great things that I like about it. This is that moment where the stubbornness is being highlighted right here. The universe is like, no, it's not going to work. And then you're like, I'm going to make it work. And I'm going to jump all in. And I'm going to make this work like to the nth degree. You don't know what you're talking about. And the universe is like, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to say no. To the point of divorce. To the point of chaos. To the point of corruption. To the point of, like, I'm coming in. And you know, as a Leo rising, I totally get this because I'm freaking stubborn. I'm a Taurus and a Leo rising, and as that, I'm like, no, I have all these ideas. I'm so creative, and I'm always like, yeah. And the universe is like, come on, man. And that's what that is. I feel like that is exactly the message coming in. So I don't know, you little stubborn Leos out there. You're like trying to force a point. You're trying to, like, you know, and it's really cool. I love this energy, by the way, because this energy is what we need in the world. We need these risk takers. We need these people to jump in without looking, and there is a feeling that you are going to realize, you know, this is almost, to me, it's like you jumping into the mistake. You jumping into the detour. And saying, I don't know, I'm going to make this work. And then the universe is like, absolutely not. And the next card is the Knight of Swords, which is freaking phenomenal. Because the Knight of Swords is like, okay, you understand? Absolutely not. So now let's go. Let's go on to the right path. Let's go where your higher self, God, creator, source, the universe is pushing you towards. Stop fighting against us. I could just hear the universe saying this. Stop fighting against me, man. I'm doing this for you. Yeah, you might think that this is a freaking amazing opportunity. You're going to put all your eggs in one basket. You're going to go invest in that building. You're going to go invest in that home, which I told you is a no already. You're going to go and live in another country. You're going to go live by the water, which Sabrina says no. If you go listen to her Let's Talk, you're going to go do all these things. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to crash it down. Because you told me to do that, right? God is saying, you told me to do that because this is your soul contract. And you're not listening to your soul contract. And the justice is like, yeah, you're gonna have to feel the feels of this. And you're gonna have to trust that when the detour shows up, that you say, okay, I see it. When the rejection shows up, you say, okay, I get it. It hurts, it sucks. I get it. And I trust. And now I'm gonna move towards it. So whatever this is in your life, there's a feeling that you continue to find yourself back on the cycle of doom. Because it's always an exciting thing. You're like, okay, I'm going to do it again. And then again, and again, and again, and again. And then there's like that judgment moment. Like, okay, I understand now. I understand. And the universe is like, you understand? We needed to bring you this far again. Because you need to experience it, apparently, again and again and again, Leo, before you wake up in your mind and say, okay, this is not it. And you know, there's a lot of us, not only Leos, but a lot of other signs and humans who are fixated. You know, like, I've had this business for 20 years, so it's working. But is it my passion? Is it doing really, meh, whatever. Or I've been in this situation for 10 years now. And, you know, like, it's just like the universe, like, yo, man, what are you doing? You want to live a life like this? Or are we living a life like this? You know? I feel like the Knight of Swords, the Gemini energy showing up. It's like it's kicking you in the ass. And it's like, you got to go for it. You got to go for the gold. You got to go for platinum. You know, like, stop going for silver or bronze. Stop playing small. Start listening to us. Because if we keep hitting you with rejection, or we keep hitting you with a no, can you listen to the no, please? It's there for your blessing. It's not for you. Say, oh, okay, great. Got it. Next. I freaking love it. I'm sorry. I love this. I love this. This is the best advice I've gotten so far in all these cards. I'm ready to go big, rise up, and step into my power. I mean, Gemini got this. Like, Gemini showing up here again. Like, this is like, yes. How do I rise up? Is by actually listening to the little voice inside me that says, I'm bored. I need to change. This is not working. This is a no. This is a this is a detour. This is like, I like pay attention to the little idiosyncrasies, the little messages coming up. You know, someone, I don't know. I spoke to someone recently, and she told me like every turn it would be like a door slammed in her face, the chapter closed. This, or a friend of mine, she's a Virgo, and she's like, I went to Italy, and the plane broke down. We had to take a bus. And we got to there, and like the hotel flooded, and I was like listening to the story, and I was like, "Yo, man, you stayed in Italy?" Because I think that was the message to get the F out of there, right? Listen to the messages. We don't hear the messages, and we just no. I freaking pay for this trip. I'm going, and I'm gonna do, and then they're like, and she had a shitty time. And she came back and she was like, what the fuck? I said, well, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's the moment where you step into your power and say, okay, this is not for me right now, but there was a lesson involved. And also, what we don't realize is that the lesson could have been at the moment that the airplane broke down. When the airplane broke down, then maybe she should have turned around. She could have turned around and stayed in whatever she was doing and do something else. And in that moment, she would have, you know, like there would have been a domino effect there. But we never know because we're so freaking stubborn and we want to stick to our plans and our way. And then I celebrate my progress, awareness, not perfection is the goal. Totally. Perfection is the reason we get stuck. Is the reason the justice has to come down and say, no. Like, you're not listening to us. Perfection is that need to be right all the time, that need to, no. I saved my money, Sabrina, for 5 months to get here, and now the airplane broke down and the train broke down, and I'm like, yeah, but like, maybe those 5 months of saving your money could be going somewhere. Like, you know, like I'm just giving you this example because we don't listen to the messages because we're so fixed in our mind about our own goals in our own life, but we don't see. And I love this for you because Leo, and as a rising, and it's like, I'm going to totally pay attention this week. When I get that freaking door slammed in my face, I'm like, yo, okay, awesome. Because that means that another door is opening, and I'm so going there. Your next piece of advice is don't run from the darkness, embrace your shadow side. Love it. What aspect of yourself have you been afraid to look at or address? I mean, that's that aspect, right? That perfectionism in you, that no one's going to tell me what to do. No freaking God or universe is going to tell me that I'm rejected, or I'm a no, or I'm a this, I'm a that. Or it's pride. It's that Leo pride showing up. No one's going to make me feel like this. No one's going to. But maybe they're making you feel like this because you need to get the F out. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're the one who's playing in the little movie here. So how are you going to decide to play this? Are you going to have to get to the point of justice where the universe has to slam you down again? Like, you know, that's the thing. You're going to get to where you need to go, Leo. But can you trust? Trust that this is actually helping you out. I mean, let's go, man. I freaking love that and that advice. Let it all go. What are you hanging on to? Oh my God, we need to stop hanging on to all these expectations of how we want our lives to be and how we envision it. I envision on the vision board. Stop with the vision boards, people. Enough. Oh, the law of attraction. No, man, there's a soul contract. That's what it is. That's how it's going to be. Trust the little voices. Trust the messages coming in. You know what? If you're in a business right now, and I've been at this place where I've been in a business for a long time, and at one point you lose that passion. You lose that... But we stay because, you know, we're making good money, and we're like, but there's like, that moment, or even if you're in a relationship and it's like, oh, you know, you're just tolerating the person you're with, or, you know, or anything in your life. You're living in your home and you're like, oh. It's that moment where you go in and you listen and they're like, yeah, you don't like it, right? And you're like, no. So what are you going to do about it, Sabrina? You know, what are you going to do? You're going to just sit and tolerate? Is that what you're going to do? Because we keep giving you a corner so you can hit your head against it. And hopefully it hurts sometime at one point so that you can say, okay, it's time. It's time I channel my Knight of Swords and I get out, or move in, or move out, or whatever. I'm loving this, and this Taurus and Leo so far. You're kicking ass this week. This is awesome. This is like a wake-up call to Leo. Amazing. All right. I hope that this resonated. If not, you check your rising, your moon, your Mercury, your Virgo, whatever. Virgo. Your Mercury, your Venus, whatever you want for other messages. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe. And also, I'm adding a perk to my Ko-fi members. If you are not yet a Ko-fi member, I will be doing live Q&As for members only starting in November. And that's where you can get exclusive content from me on a monthly basis as well, etc., etc. I love you all. Book a session with me because it's a great way to support me. And I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Virgo. We got no place like home. And there's this long hook, I guess, with home hanging in the clouds. If you look at it, right? To me, this is a card of feeling safe. You know, there's no place like home. You think of, for me, I think right away of the Wizard of Oz. You know, like Dorothy clicks her hand, there's no place like home, and she gets to go home, right? This is an energy of you, where in your life do you feel safe? Where don't you feel safe? You know, are you living in a comfort zone out of choice, or are you living in a comfort zone because it makes you feel, because you don't have to deal with anything else? Where in your life are you fully loving yourself? Are you fully, like, there's so much to be said about this card. This could also be people who are wanting to move from their homes, wanting to buy or sell, but there's also this feeling of, I almost want to say that some of you are not feeling, the home is physical body. You're not feeling comfortable in your bodies. You're anxious. You're a little bit, and it's our goal is to get you there, kind of energy. So you'll know where it pertains to you. The Four of Wands. It's a good card. It's marriage, celebration, ceremony. Look, he's having the time of his life, Mr. Whatever this is, pelican. I don't know what this is. Don't listen to Sabrina and animals. So there's like roses and four, like stilt here. The four is the foundation. So things are feeling good a little bit to me. There's no place like home. Like maybe your relationships are great, or your house is amazing, or your job, or somewhere in your life you're feeling uber confident. But before I get there, let me see what interesting. The Fool. The Fool. I'm gonna look at something. Okay. Okay. The Fool is taking a leap of faith, having the courage to move into something new. Okay, we're going to look at all the cards so I have an idea of what is going on. The Page of Wands is like a Fool card in reverse. And then the Devil. Virgo, I love you. You're always making me like work hard for your readings. I love it. So, what is this? Let's look at this. Because the Devil as an outcome card speaks of, I mean, look at the devil. He's holding these two cages, and there's humans in the cages, but their doors are open. Okay, I freaking love the devil card for that, because it's like, yeah, I seemingly have control over you, but really you have control over yourself. You're just choosing to be controlled by me. That is the devil energy. But you're human, or you're in a relationship, or you're in this job, and you have the capacity to open the cage and be free yourself. But you're choosing to be controlled by me, by your job, by your relationship. You're like, there's something like that. There's nothing holding you back. You can break free from your chains, but your self-confidence is keeping you back. Everything else is keeping you back. You know, there's an energy of so before we get there, yeah, we'll go back here. And I kind of like it now. So I'm gonna go back to 0. The 4 of Wands, your home life, your family life, your friendships, your job, whatever. There's something in your life that is settled, that feels like you've worked hard for this. You got to this place. Then the Fool shows up, but a part of you still wants more. A part of you still wants to get a better job, buy a bigger home, get new relationships, do more, learn more, something else. There's something else that you are itching to get. This is fine, but there's something else that feels like bigger than you. Page of Wands could be your kids. If you have children, your kids are like fine and dandy wherever you are. By the way, that's what I say. They're like, we don't need to move anywhere, mama, papa. We don't need to go anywhere. We're fine. This is also, yeah, I want to make a move. I want to make a change, but I'm a little scared too. I don't think I can do this. I want to like change my job. I want to change my field of interest. I want to, I'm okay with this. The 4 of Wands is like status quo. I'm okay with this relationship. I'm okay with this. But there's something that I feel like I need to step it up a notch. I need to step into something a little bit more challenging. I need to expand. I need to, and I'm like a little scared. And this is perfect. The devil comes in and says, yeah, of course you're scared. And we're going to keep you scared. And we're going to keep you small. And we're going to keep you in full anxiety. And I'm going to keep you in this. And I'm going to keep you here in the shadow. I'm going to keep you afraid. And you're going to be like, this is the deciding moment right now. Are you going to stand up to your fear? Or are you going to allow fear, which is false, to rule your world? Are you going to stand up to your anxiety and love it and say, okay, thank you for being here, but I got this? This desire for something else, this desire for more is coming from something else. It stems from my soul path, my soul destiny. And it's there for a reason. It's coming up because I need to change path. I need to move into more love of self. This is like, this is you're holding on, you're attaching to someone in your life or something that, because you have like maybe a false sense of security with this person, or it's habit, it's routine. That's the devil. The devil shows you that. It's like, hey, the devil to me is the angel energy. The devil is your dark side of you that is freaking strong inside you. Your strength to stand up for yourself and to close that chapter and say, I'm ready for more. I'm not gonna I almost feel like this is beautiful energy, but it's almost settling. You're settling for the status quo. the happy marriage, or whatever, the happy relationship, marriage, the happy job, the happy travels, like twice a year travel, you know, like the routine. And the Fool is like, yo man, you're not here for routine life. Is this your human experience? No man. Let's hike it up a notch. And you're like, yeah, let's do it. And then all of a sudden your fear comes in and it's like, no, you can't. I'm gonna stay. I'm a Virgo. I'm gonna stay in my status quo life. And the devil's like, no, you're not. And the devil's Capricorn, by the way. It's your brother, it's your sister sign saying, no, you're coming with me. You're going to break those chains, those invisible chains that are keeping you in that relationship, in that business, in that job, in that state of mind that's keeping you in the fear, in the anxiety, in the sadness. You're doing that to yourself. There's nobody else doing that to you. You are. You're choosing. You're choosing to stay in the cage even if the door is open. The same way in the original, there's that devil, that scary devil, and there's like the two lovers, and they have chains all around them, but the chains are big enough for them to just get out of the chains. So it's like you have the power to break free. You have that. Nobody else. So what do you choose? There's no place like home. I almost feel like there's no place like home is actually counterintuitive to what I just said. It almost feels like you don't want to be staying in this comfort zone. This is the no place like home. And I feel like there's a breaking free that needs to be done here. I freaking love this devil card because it's like you breaking free from these invisible chains in your life. You breaking free from the limited points of views of everyone else around you. You not accepting to be in a cage. You're not accepting others telling you what to do, where to go, how to be, how to dress, what the hell, none of that crapola. You choosing to live a life that is maybe not safe in other people's eyes. You taking the risk to open new paths and you like you being the visionary. The devil to me is the visionary. The devil is actually super open-minded because he's like, hey, I'm gonna try anything. I don't give a flying F what you guys think about me. And I'm just like having fun here, holding you in the cages, but you can go. And the human's like, no, I'm going to stay in the comfort zone. And I'm going to stay in my home, even though I'm paying like crazy taxes. I'm going to pay all the taxes. I'm going to pay all the mortgages. I'm going to pay all the credit card interests. I'm going to do everything. I'm going to follow you guys. And the devil's like, okay, follow me. Ha. You guys, that's what that is. That's the world right there. And we just do it. And there's something inside you pushing you to like, let's go. We're ready to set ourselves free. Are you following? I celebrate all the greatness in my life. Yeah, because there are great things in your life, but they're waiting for you to fulfill them, but not to play small and not to play according to everyone else's rules. Like this is something that the Virgo has followed their whole life, and I know a lot of Virgos who are always pushing up against the rules, and then they get to a place and they're like, and I want you to channel the devil and stop thinking of devil as the evil. Remember, devil is lived, a lived experience. It's live, evil. It's like you're living this experience. How are you going to live it, in the cage or outside of the cage? My happiness is a direct reflection of how quickly I can shift my perceptions from fear to love. I mean, this is exactly it. It's like the devil, it brings fear to you. But why doesn't it bring you love? Because the devil is living life on your own terms. And what's wrong with that? The next one is, to receive, you must release. What can you let go of? What do you want to receive? Right? We cannot receive if we are in fear mode. We cannot receive if we're always afraid of the next thing, of like playing safe, playing, you know, small. Yeah, I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to open that door. I'm ready to feel, I'm ready to do what the hell I want to do. Why do I have to stick to the same shit all the time, or sticking to the same script of our lives? Well, this is what it is. I'm a nucleus. I'm a family with this, or I'm single, so I need to do this. And I like, what the frick are we doing, people? That's why the devil to me is your card. The card of the week. I'm actually going to take a snippet from this and put it on a reel because it's freaking amazing. And look at your final advices. Big happy changes. Yes. Big happy changes coming your way because you are taking back your power. And you're opening those cages and you're doing whatever the hell you want to do. And you're not listening to everyone else around you. And you're following your heart and you're following the devil inside you, which is the angel, because it's just a polarity. The devil is you living your life to the fullest and to the greatest and to the highest potential and the highest of consciousness and the highest frequency you can possibly think of. So be the devil this week, people, and live according to you. Not according to everybody else, but according to you. This is my massaggio for you. My beautiful Virgos. I really like it. It took a turn and I loved it. I love the turn, and I thank the devil for bringing it up, because this is where we are in our lives, where we are somehow, a part of us are afraid to go outside of the box, and afraid that we're not going to find the love, we're not going to find success, we're not going to find, but it's in that moment where the universe is like, yo man, let it all go, jump into the new, stop being afraid. If it came up in your field to do it. You know, what's going to happen? Nothing. It's going to be a no. That no is the biggest blessing, because you're, oh, okay, no. Next. Trust yourself. This is awesome. All right. I'm leaving you here, my beautiful Virgins. Virgoans. Virgins is a good one. All right. I love you. Check your rising, your moon for other messages. So like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'm also offering a new feature with my Ko-fi members. It's all linked down below. I'm going to be offering live Q&As for only my members. So go ahead and click on there to join my membership. I have different tiers. I'm going to be adding some other tiers as well, and you get monthly content with those with that donation that you support me, and it also helps me stay alive on this channel. So thank you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Libra. Happy birthday to everyone that is celebrating this week. Come to the Edge is your card. For me, it's I'm like, it's a Fool card. Leap of faith. You know, she's standing on the middle. It's like a piece of earth that's floating in the air. She has rose petals, and she's right at the edge of it. She could just fall into the middle of the clouds in the sky, and she could move into another place of the earth. But she's trusting herself. This is a 39. It's a 36, which is a 9. The end of a journey. Some of you are coming to the edge. The edge. The edge of the end. Come on, Sabrina. You can do this. All right. Some of you are coming to the end of relationships, jobs, partnerships, friends, homes, situations in your life where you feel like, okay, this is it. I need to move into the next, right? That's the feeling here. The Fool card is, again, moving into something new. Like maybe some of you have like, are constantly finding yourselves hitting a brick wall, and you're like, oh, I'm here again. And this card shows up, and yeah, you come to the edge. Let's go again. Libra, you didn't come onto this earth to lead a very boring life. You came here to live an exciting human experience, so enjoy it. And sometimes it could be very tiring, and sometimes could be very mindful. So take the time you need to rest, relax, but please don't stop coming to the edge. I love this energy. We have, wow, the Ace of Cups. I mean, this is the... I'm so crazy in your reading. This is like new babies, new relationships, new love for self. You know, this is like a overflowing, the cup runneth over, like overflowing of emotions, but amazing ones. Like you finally finding the happiness within your life, even if it meant that you had to let something go. It had to be the end of something for you to move into this. This is a new, it could be even a new job, or a new exercise program, or something new that you're bringing into your life that opens your heart. I freaking love this. Awesome. Awesome, people. Oh my God. The Ace of Swords. I'm looking for this because I want to, there's like a glare. It's getting late tonight here. Yes, perfect. Ace of Swords. Look at this. There's the victory wreath. There's the staircase to heaven kind of thing. There's this, I guess, hummingbird. To me, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, new path, new journey, new love life, new, like a completely new, like change and direction in your life. Wow, look at these cards. The freaking Fool, the Ace of Cups. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is you, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is emotions. This is mental. Like you're clearing your emotions. You're clearing the mental clutter. You're saying, you know, I'm done. Like, and it was very harrowing to get to this place. You know, you had to trudge along this journey. You're still trudging along this journey. And then this week, the universe is like, okay, I'm going to give you a reprieve here, my beautiful Libra. And I'm going to offer you a new, an olive branch, and give you like new friendships, or a strengthening within the bonds of friendships, or love life, or, you know, romance, or your relation with your kids, or whoever, this family. And this is like a sharp mind, creativity coming in. Maybe some of you, every time I see the Ace of Swords, I always think of acupuncture for some reason. Maybe it's taking an acupuncture session, or a drawing, or fencing, maybe, if you want. Like, find a way to declutter the mind. And it's also communication. You know, like this speaks very nicely with relationships, whether old or new, just finding a new road, a new path. Oh, okay. Wow. Your challenge is the King of Cups, which is a Scorpio energy, Cancer or Pisces. So we got a King of Cups here, which is a divine masculine energy. It could be someone in your life that is a romantic, you know, I always compare him to, when I always think of managers, you know, there's the alpha and the beta, and this is the beta, right? He's the behavioral manager, right? He's the creative problem solver. He's the one who's going to listen to you, the good listener. But it's your challenge. So you're challenged by someone in your life that was this for you. And it could be a father figure as well, and it could be a family member, could be a partner or a friend, but or it could be a boss, or whatever this is for you. There's just someone that's in your life that, or interesting, thinking about scenarios, it could be someone in your life that is rejecting you, that's rejecting that's like making you feel like that's not listening to you, right? And who's a little bit manipulating you, perhaps emotionally. Someone who was giving now is absent. You know, someone who was always there for you. It was a listening ear, and now he's almost playing a funny game with you. This is that energy. Could it be a woman? It could be. You know, like in a sense, if you're here and you're man or woman, whatever you are, it doesn't matter, man or woman. But this is an energy of someone in your life that is, yes, so in. Okay, I want to see the next card. Ooh, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So the Five of Pentacles is a Taurus energy, and it's usually about money, security, safety, stability, but lack thereof. This is the Five of Pentacles, is lack of, it's like poverty mindset, and this is in reverse, so it's releasing that from you. When I see them together, look how beautiful these cards are, and then these two show up to say that I almost feel, I don't know if there's some of you here that there's someone holding money on top of your head. Like they're like, are you sure you want to go? Like, are you sure you want to like start something new? Are you sure you want to go and there's someone like, ooh, like this is a kind of an ugly energy, I got to tell you. And it could be someone like a boss, like you saying, you know what? F it. I'm going to go and get a new job. F it. I'm going to start something new. I'm going to start a new path. I don't need you. And this is someone like, really? You sure? You sure you have enough money to do that? You think you can do this alone? You think that's that energy right there. So beware of this energy, because you're in this great place here. You're ready to start a new project, a new job. You're start a new path, a spiritual path, or like a relationship with your kids, or a relationship with your family, your friends, a lover, whatever this is. Phenomenal. Ace and ace, like the beginning. Like you're opening a chapter here, and right away someone's coming in freaking jealous of you, and like seriously envious, who's gonna want to bring you down. Mother, father, partner energy, uncle, cousin, friend, whatever this freaking energy is, I don't like it at all. And they're kind of holding money on you. Like it's they're telling you, you sure you have enough money to do this? You don't, like, you know, like only they're making you feel like insecure and unstable a little bit. And I almost want to pull another card for you before I even get to the advice. So I will, since it's your birthday anyways. But it's not only because of that. So there's like, it's like a very manipulative energy. And I need you to like ignore this energy, please, and really focus on this ace and fool card. To me, you're just about to move into a freaking phenomenal, like amazing stage of your life. And this is the normal. This is the norm. When every time we move into something new, there's always like these freaking people resisting us. And like, no, you can't do that. You know, you can't do that. That's that. Are you sure? Are you sure that you're like, you can handle this? Are you sure that you can start this all over again? You know, you're gonna have people who maybe they want the best for you, but they're a little jealous. Oh my God. You know, the Four of Pentacles flew out and I saw it and I'm like, this is not the card. This is the card. The Devil. And why I take it lovingly. The Virgo just had the Devil and I freaking loved it. And I'm going to show you how the Devil is going to work for you here. Because the Devil to me is breaking the chains that are around you that don't really exist. The invisible chains around you. Setting yourself free from old patterns and old limitations and people around you that are kind of like jealous or envious of these new beginnings. This new life that you're set yourself on. The Devil is a Capricorn energy. And it's like the Devil is, stop clinging on to this King of Cups who's coming in pretending to be your friend or to be your advisor or to be your partner or whatever. All they want is for you to live in instability and live in lack, because to them it's like you're lower than them and they can have control. And the Devil is the good guy here. Coming in and say, nobody controls you. Stop playing small. Start playing like I do. Start playing in the power that you are. You don't, you like, the King of Cups is offering you a false sense of security like the Devil was in the Virgo. And here it's like so freaking clear. It's like a manipulative in a lot of ways, like, making you feel sorry for the King of Cups almost, and yet feeling like you need to attach and stay. And the Devil's like, nope. Who are you, Libra? Yeah, you're the fool. You've been giving the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, because it's your time to fly. It's your time to make changes. It's your time to step away from this like box. And the Devil's like, I'm going to take you there. I'll take you there. What's that song? I don't know. Anyway, stop being held back by the King of Cups in reverse and this sense of propriety over you kind of thing, and this I'm depressed. You know, it's almost like a manipulation of like, I don't like this energy at all. Yuck. It's like they haven't had the guts to make big moves in their life, and so they're always at the same place. And the Devil's like, well, that's their problem and not yours, Libra, so now you need to make a move. I love the Devil here, and the freaking card is gorgeous. Like, wow. Like, don't look at him for what this society makes you feel of the Devil. Like I always say, the Devil, if you turn it around, it's lived. It's a lived experience. Are you ready to live your experience? So let's just see what the advice is. Guidance is available to me now. I know that angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are always at hand. I do not walk alone. 1000%. Like, you are being fully guided right now to move into something that has been waiting for you to actually, you've been like hitting yourself against the wall maybe for the longest time, and now it's like, let's go. And maybe this King of Cups has constantly kept you back, and there's nobody that can do that, right? Like the Devil itself tells you that nobody has, like, in the last I'm curious, I don't remember where I saw it. Let me see. I want to show you the card because it's very poignant. The Devil, of course, Sabrina, waste these people's time. Okay, the Devil in this, look at the Devil here. He's holding two cages. And both cages, the doors are open. So the human can go whenever they want. You know, like, you're free to go. That's what the devil is. It's like, you're free to go anytime you want. You choose to follow me. You choose for me to have control over you. You choose to play small. And I freaking love it. And it's like, all right, what are you choosing now? Are you choosing to live your life to your fullest? Or are you choosing to live under this rule? And you're not alone in this, so you need to come and ask for help. My high vibe thoughts create health in my body, peace in my mind, and love in my heart. What a beautiful card. Yes. Complete agreeo. Right. Ooh, look, you got 2 cards here. Okay. Your next advice is turn your worry into wonder, surrender to the experience. What possibilities can you dream into reality? I mean, surrender to the experience. Evil. Backwards, live your experience, right? Polarity. Everything is a freaking, like, stop. Be like the devil in the most highest potential that you could, the highest of frequency that you can think of. To me, the devil showed up in Virgo and is showing up in you in the strongest way possible. It's like enough giving in to these people around you that just want to keep you small, that just want to keep you playing in the same field, the same level, and you've been giving this, like, come on. That relationship didn't work out because there's someone new coming in. That job didn't work out because there's a new opportunity just around the corner. You know, that community, like, that text went wrong because there's a new text coming in that's gonna, like, blow your mind. You know, there's a new money, there's new whatever this is. Ace. Come on, man. Ace and ace. Who gets these cards together? That's why it came out like this. I love it. Look at this. I'm gonna bring them out together. If you believe, it's up to you. If you believe that you have the power, that no one can make you small, that you have the power to create your own life, then it's up to you to trust that. Come to the edge, my beautiful Librans. Let's go. This is your frickin' message. It's awesome. I love you so much. Check your rising and your moon for the messages. Also, I want to just shout out to Teri, who's in my Ko-fi members. This, in November, I'm going to start once a month creating a live Q&A for all my Ko-fi members. And it's a way to get together and talk to each other and share our experiences. And all you need to do is join my community there. And it's a great way to support me as I move through this journey as well. I love you so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. We got this number 7 card, To the Sea. She's in a paper boat. I always thought it was a bathtub, but it's a paper boat with a compass. There's a face in the sky. There's divine watching you. I love this. This is like, stop taking things, stop fighting yourself, stop fighting other people, stop fighting your ego, and just go with the flow. This is also, maybe some of you need to travel, need to get the F out of wherever you are and go. But I really love this card. It's really about that. It's like a lot of scorpions that are just in your head all the time. And she's like sitting in this paper boat on this water, which is full of emotions. And it's like, sometimes you can get into your head so badly that you just need this time away, right? So can you allow the energies, like the people in your life, their opinions, their judgments, their whatever, to just come in and out? We'll see what this means for you as well. And also, I feel like some of you need to go travel. Yeah, look at that. 8 of Swords. Again, some of you are in your head. You're like, I don't know what's going on in your life here. With the 8 of Swords, it's like you're looking in the mirror here. And the mirror to me is other people. There's other people in your life that's frustrating you. They're making decisions that are so like, what the F, right? And they're also, they're not really aligned with you, and you're getting frustrated with them. You're getting annoyed. There's that, and you're not speaking up. You're not communicating. You're in your head. So a lot of it is like, oh my God, what's going on? You know, they don't approve of me. They don't like me. They don't, like, you know, like all the things that go in our heads all the time. And this is just like to the nth degree. This is like, I want to speak up to them, but I don't want to say anything because I don't want to hurt them. You know, it's that common human thing. So let's see. The Knight of Pentacles. Oh. Perhaps this is a money thing. Perhaps some of you need to ask for more money, a raise, a promotion. That could be it. Perhaps a lot of you are worried about money. Maybe your finances are dipping and they're really low at this point in your life, and you're like, oh my God. And you don't have a job, or a job that you love, or maybe you do, or maybe it's your home, or maybe it's the expenses are getting high, you know, like all this freaking fear that's being created out there is making the water fucking rise. Like the price of water, the price of toilet paper, again, rising. It's so insane. But this card feels like you don't worry about money. This card is like money is following you. It's coming, just slower than you expected. Okay, let's see. The Ten of Wands is your challenge. The Ten of Wands is, look at her, look at this chimpanzee, no, orangutan, yeah, is holding this wands on her back, and she's like, oh my God, I have to walk up this hill, like, you know, but it's the reverse. So it's a challenge. It's like you're letting go, let go. Oh my God, this is so like, it's so poignant, your card with this. It's like, can you trust this financial crisis? Can you trust this project that it feels a little bit wonky right now? Can you trust that your relationship is a little bit off and maybe feels a little toxic? Can you trust, you know, can you trust that this discomfort in your life is there because you're actually needing to take a few steps back here? Because this is like a slow and steady, you know. It's a Virgo, this is a Gemini, and this is Sagittarius energy. It's like you're needing to really take like 1,000 steps back here, especially with this card. Like, put down your wands, put down your worries, put down your constant mind chatter here, and trust that the money will come in. Trust that the job will get better, that will come in, that the home that you're looking for is coming to you. The trust that things are going to start adding up for you. I like this. The Strength card. You know, the Strength is like, if you have passion about this project, if you have passion about whatever this decision that needs to be made, or whatever it is, even if money, let's say, passion about money, yes. If you're loving the money, not because it's paying your rent or your mortgage, you're loving the money because, oh wow, I can live comfortably and happily, and I'm happy with that. That's the Strength card. It's feeling confident about yourself, feeling confident of your journey. Wherever you are right now, I almost feel like the universe has placed you in a place where you are uncomfortable, where you are fully emotional, where it's almost like, correct me if I'm wrong, Scorpio, but maybe some of you are being tested like crazy, and you have tons of lessons coming in after you, and you're like, what is going on here? Right? Like, why? And this is why you're hiding. You're like, I don't want to deal with all this. I can't. It's too much for me. And they're like, relax, relax, enjoy the lessons. You know, it's like, take away all those burdens that you keep, like, we keep giving you lessons because you're not really trusting us. You know, we keep giving you these blockages or these impasses or these delays because you're really not like listening here. We need you to be patient. We need you to like sit in this paper boats here on the waters of emotions and calm. She's not like rushing. She's not even have oars. She's just sitting and trusting that the universe is going to take her wherever she needs to be taken. And she's having faith in it. So continue having faith in it. Continue, like, put the passion into the projects that you are working on right now. Like, put your mind, like, veer your mind towards that. Move into creativity, or move into somewhere that excites you. Like, can you focus there instead of focusing on this that is like a little slow moving? And know that whatever is slow moving in your life is just waiting for the right thing to come along. You know, like some of us were like, maybe you're looking for a home and it's just not happening, but can you trust that it's going to happen? And you know, some of us are looking for a job or looking for projects or looking, and it's just not like, it's just like, yeah, you know what I'm going to say. Trust. There's no such thing as a mistake. Everything happens in divine order. I'm being guided to learn and grow. I mean, that's what this is, right? There's no, this burden that you've been carrying over your shoulders, like, oh my God, I need to pay the bills. I need to pay my family. I need to, you know, can you trust that God takes care of you? Or I like, oh my God, we're never going to get this ready for the presentation. We're never going to, you know, like, relax. Everything happens in divine order. I love this card. I seek out happy people, inspire me to be great. Did we get this card for you last week? I don't remember. But anyways, I love that they're in bloom. And yes, you have support around you. Why are you hiding behind that mirror? Like, go out and ask for help from whoever. If it's me, if it's your friends, if it's your family, if it's your boss, your colleagues, your the stranger sitting at the cafe. Why not? You know, it's like sometimes we need a different perspective because we're so stuck in our own gloom and doom moments, right? Which is this Eight of Swords. We're stuck here and we're like, oh my God, there's no way out. I don't know where else to go. I don't know. And it's a constant... and it's like, just release. Go into that boat of yours and go float on the river or wherever, the ocean, and just chill. Also, I just got like maybe a cruise ship or that kind of somewhere near the water is a good thing if you would like to go and take some time off. What is has no bearing on what will be. What does your ideal life look and feel like? Love that. Right? What is, it doesn't matter what this is right now. So what? Let it be. Let that, like, allow this discomfort to come up and allow these people to be triggering you. Allow them to do that and just say, okay, it's not my circus, it's not my monkeys. I need to go and visualize. I'm going to go put myself in that paper boat. I'm going to float on that river or ocean, and I'm going to focus on me. And then I'm going to start focusing on something creative, something like that brings up my heart rate, you know, makes me excited, because that's all you need to do right now. Wow, I didn't even know that this card was here. This is so funny. Look at this card. Helpful people. You have to reach out to people. You can't do this alone. So stop thinking you are alone on this and start doing. And not start doing, but start asking for help. I can't do this alone either. I'm asking for help all the time from you. So we need this. We need to help each other here. I feel like some of you are gonna, with this beautiful strength card, is you're gonna move into something that you probably didn't expect, and it's gonna blow your mind, and you're like, oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's like, yes, you're welcome, but in the meantime, can you be patient and trust that it's all gonna come to fruition? All right, this is your message. It was short and sweet, but it feels really good, and I don't feel like I need to extend it or shorten it or anything. I feel like it's right here, right now. I hope this resonated with you, and if not, you check your rising and your moon. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe as usual. But I want to share an important feature that I'm adding to my Ko-fi members. Well, which is thank you, Katie, for being a Ko-fi. I am going to create live Q&A sessions every month if you are a member of Ko-fi. So I have different tiers that start at $11 and they go up to $99, but you don't have to. In each tier, you get a special monthly reading. So join my membership and come join me, and we'll do a nice live Q&A, which can open up the subject of all these emotions that we're feeling, and I can help you navigate through this journey. All right, my beautiful, and thank you so much for your support. For those of you who do support me, it helps me because this is a lot of work I'm doing as well, and I need to be supported, right? I need help, and I'm helping you. So I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. We have the Fates, number 17. I don't know about number 17, but it's one of my favorite numbers. It happened maybe 5 years ago when it became my favorite number. 17 is it's like an activation code for me. So I don't know how you feel about that. But the Fates is destiny. It's your path. It's your soul calling. It's also trusting that whatever path that is in front of you is the right path. And that's coming up for everybody in this, up to now, in this week. And I'm loving this energy for you too, because it's like it's just a little reminder that you can't change the people around you. You can't change the way they think. You can't make them love you. You can't make them like walk away from you or walk towards you. You know, it's like stop, and also stop pleasing other people so that they can change their minds about you. Like, can you accept the path that has been given to you? Can you accept how everything is falling, falling into place, like how everything is happening. If that person is not fully aligned with you, does it have to be? It's such a big deal, right? Are you going to change yourself for that person? Absolutely not. Do you need them to change for you? Maybe, but it's up to them to change, not up to you to do that, right? That's fate. That's destiny. That's like us accepting what is. And that's what I love about this card. Also because it's freaking gorgeous. This beautiful, like, fairy or angel. So, the first card is the Six of Swords. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, the Six of Swords is a Gemini energy. It's like time to get up on that boat and go. So, some of you, I'm feeling that... this table makes so much noise. Anyways, I feel like some of you are perhaps needing to get up and go from a relationship, from a job, from a project, from your home, from whatever it is. You know what this is for you. There's a feeling here that why are you still there? The universe is coming in saying, I've been sending you so many messages, so many hints, so many obstacles, and yet you still remain. What is wrong with you, Sagittarius? I'm trying to think of what it means for me. I love it. It's like, it's time to start your new journey. Oh, gee, I remember this. Oh my God, yes. The Tower card. And the reason I'm screaming at you and like excited is because your challenge is the Tower card. I remember this. Just so you know. Oh no, Tower is Scorpio. I was going to say it's you. It's not yours. You the Wheel of Fortune. So we're moving into Scorpio month. But not yet, but soon. I freaking love this reading. Because to me, shit is going down for you, Saggy. And it's time for you to wakey, achy breaky, or whatever it is. Because these three cards alone speak of you breaking free from something that's been holding you down for the longest time. And this is your destiny. And the universe, creator, source, energy, higher self, whatever it is, has been sending you messages left, right, and center for this. And it's like, what are you doing? Why are you still here? Why aren't you on that boat with your pack bag? And why aren't you allowing these crows to freaking lead you to the next leg of the race? What are you doing? Do you need this? Like, this to me is, this is the Six of Swords. And this is, to me, is like, oh my God. This is the universe speaking, not Sabrina. Do I need to, like, get you in another accident? Do I need to break your fall again? Do I need to make him or her cheat on you again? Do I need him or her to condescend to you again? Do I need that boss to yell at you one more time? Do I need that colleague to treat you like a piece of shit? Do I need that, your flooding to happen again in your home? Do I need, like, how many times do I have to send you a message? Bing, bang, boom. These are this. It's because I'm giving it to you and you're like, no, I don't want to see it. It's okay. I'm overlooking it again. I'm going to overlook it again and again and again. Do I need to, like, make you overhear that someone is talking behind your back? Do I, like, this is all this, the Tower moment. I'll come back to that. But this is, like, phenomenal to me. It's not phenomenal to you. You're like, this is not nice to me. I don't want to see this. But this is, like, to me, like, if you listen to my Let's Talks, I love the Tower. The Tower is bringing up everything to the surface and saying, why are you allowing this behavior to happen to you again and again? Why are you allowing someone to do this to you again and again? Or why are you doing this over and over again? You're going to get the same result. You think it's going to change your result? No. You keep, and it's like, and the universe is like, oh, well, I'm going to bring it back right to you. Boom. You're going to lie. I'm going to bring you back. I'm going to bring you your consequence of lying. You're cheating. You're being cheated on, but you're staying. I'm going to bring you the consequence of it. This is truth and consequences all together in one, right? This is it. This is a place, this is a part in your journey, Sagittarius, where it's the biggest wake-up call ever. And the universe is like, if you haven't already packed your bags, if you packed your bags and you're sitting on your boat at port, that's what it feels like. And you're waiting, and then the flood comes in of emotions and whatever you're being emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically hurt and abused. You're being, like, thrown into the tsunami, and yet you're like, I'm gonna stay here. I'm good, And don't get me wrong, we're in a tsunami now, but it's like of humanity. I'm not talking about humanity here. I'm talking about in your personal relationships, in your business relationships, in your friends. This is something what's going on, and this has been showing up over and over again for you, Sagittarius, and yet you remain. Because I feel bad, or I don't want to be alone, or I don't want to do this, and the destiny's calling. And you're going to get this over and over and over again, and it's going to wear you down. And your next card is the Four of Pentacles, which is a Capricorn energy. And it's like energy of stability. And it's energy, I gotta tell you, I don't know who this is for, because she's holding her wallet. And this feels like maybe stop giving the money. Stop giving your energy and your time and your money. I don't know who needs to hear this. And hold it. Because if that person wants to stay with you, then they want to stay with you for you. Not for your home and your, whatever this is. That's just like a specific person because she's holding her wallet. The Four of Pentacles is a strong foundation. It's like holding on to your home, like staying home, doing the things that you want to do, getting yourself back on track. But some of you have got to do some big moves here. Like a big move. One of you, all of you. The Six of Swords is like leaving, traveling perhaps. doing something, getting out there. I don't feel like it's traveling to you for me right now. I really feel like some of you have to cut the ties with someone, something, someplace that you're holding on to that is actually not part of your journey. And you've been holding on to it like for a bit too long now. And the universe is coming in and going to bring you the biggest lesson. And it's going to do it over and over and over again until you finally pack that bag and get on that boat and leave and move. And then you're going to be like, oh my God, what the hell was I doing this whole time? This is why it's one of my favorite readings, because I feel like you're being served another lesson, and it's almost like you're used to it, right? So, okay, another one is coming. But the universe doesn't want you to be used to this. It doesn't want you to get used to the tower. No. I'm going to make it harder and harder for you. Because I need you to get here. I need you to get to the level ground again. Because here you're just always like sinking and floating. Right here you're on the water. But here I'm going to freaking send in the flood and the tsunami and the freaking hurricane so that you drown and you need to come back up again. You know, I'm going to continue doing that over and over again until we get to level ground. And are you ready for this? And also, do you want to do this over and over again? This is you repeating the same patterns, you repeating the same cycle of doom and gloom and programming. And it's time to cancel, clear, delete your program. And not allow this person, this place, this whatever this is for you, to take advantage of you, or not allow yourself to be in this position anymore. This is like a huge reading. It's like a really big one, but anyways. Taking care of myself is a radical act of self-love, like OMG. Aries got this last week, and this is exactly this card. This is exactly the spread. We're into radical acts of self-love, which is you pushing up against this hurricanes and these towers, and saying no. Saying, no, I don't get to be treated like this again. I don't want this anymore. I am better than this. I am ready for stability and structure. I'm ready to not be always in this freaking volcano or tornado of my life. I'm done. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of the situation, only good will come. I am safe. Take a screenshot. Repeat this to yourself over and over again if you need to. But know that you are always protected, and you are always guided, and you are always loved. And the lessons keep coming because you need to learn this on your own. I can't believe how dark it is out there. Like, what's going on out there? The collective field is impacting you, unseen forces in action. How can you relinquish control of the situation that feels blocked? I mean, that's you. We're going to ignore this could be the collective too, by the way. It totally could be the collective energy, which is really happening right now. But I'd rather focus more on you and your personal relationships and your personal situations. Because, I mean, you could be like me, and we could be feeling all these feels with the collective, and you needing to set yourself free kind of thing, and finding stable ground 100%. But I feel like, because I know you and I've been seeing your readings, there is something or someone in your life that you're kind of attaching to. You're wanting them to change. You're giving the benefit of the doubt, like, oh, and it's just over and over the same crap. Oh, you see this? Look at this. Once you make the decision, once you get on that boat and you find level ground, the situation will improve. But that's you not sitting in the tower moment over and over again. That's you moving through the tower, making these decisions. And I got to tell you that a lot of us, when we're on this journey, we're like, oh, is this my path? Am I supposed to hit these walls? Am I supposed to be feeling all these feelings? Am I supposed to be like constantly removing toxicity after toxicity? And I'm like, yeah, this is the journey. Like, come on, don't you know that already? It's also because you're doing it for humanity as well, like this card would say. But also, how else are you going to clear? You gotta remove all these moments that you've been holding on to and wanting other people to change and whatever. You gotta remove these people from your life. That's your fate. That's how we make change in the world. By you clearing your personal crap. Like me doing that too. It's an important reading. And I hope you come back to it every once in a while when you're feeling you're in the tower moment. You need a little kick in the ass. Oh my God. This is great. Okay, I hope this resonated. I hope you liked it. If not, you check your rising and your moon. Also like, share, comment, subscribe. Also, I want to tell you I'm adding a beautiful feature to my Ko-fi members. I'm going to be offering live Q&As on my membership platform only. So if you're a member, you can join me. I'm going to do monthly talks. We're going to talk about how to navigate in this journey together as a team, as everything. So join me there. I have different tiers. They start at $11, and then even in those tiers you get monthly readings from me. So I love you so much, and I'll see you next week. Stay strong. Love you. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. I love this card. Like, who wouldn't? It's called Blessed. We have a beautiful angel or fairy. She's riding in a bubble in the sky with stars all around her. Blessed means that unexpected fortune, yay, unexpected relationships, unexpected love, unexpected recognition, whatever is coming your way. Some sudden changes that you are going to be surprised at, some events that are going to be like, what the F is going on? Amazing. You are blessed, my beautiful Capricorn, this week and the next week and the next month. And you could just embrace these energies for however long you want, because it's all about you embracing this energy. But greatness is coming to you this week, which I'm freaking excited for you. So we start off with the Seven of Cups, which is an interesting energy. It's a Scorpio energy. So it's you like, I'm not sure what I love this. I feel like you're all over the place. You're super anxious. You're worried. You're stressed. You're like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. And the universe is like, yo, man, I'm blessing you with a beautiful week ahead. Stop worrying so much. Stop putting so much energy into nothing, right? into assumptions, into like what ifs and how and where and all the questions that you constantly ask yourself. Yeah, okay. Can you turn this like worrying into daydreaming? Can you turn this worry into envisioning your future? Saying, oh, like, yeah, I'm a little bit worried right now. What is going to happen? This is like this spiral, a tornado energy. But it's okay. And I'm not getting upset at you for it, but it's like the King of Cups is another Scorpio energy. Look at these Scorpio energies showing up here. Scorpio is all about going deep and dark into situations and really finding, it could be really heavy, the energy. But the King of Cups is a beautiful energy. He's upright here. He is this caring, warm-hearted, good listener, someone in your life that is willing to, embrace your ideas, someone that is willing to love you to the end of time, who's going to take you on the romantic picnics, you know, someone who's like that kind of energy, you know, someone who's going, if it's a romance, if it's like work, then it's someone who's open to your ideas, open to, you know, collaborating with you. Very, I mean, it's the kindest king of the tarot. It's the most open-hearted one, more spiritually aligned one. And I kind of like it because he's showing up, or he or she, if it's a she in your life, showing up to help you through all these worries, to help you declutter all the mental confusion that you feel yourself in right now. The Queen of Wands is your challenge. I love the Queen of Wands. She's an Aries energy, but she's like, look at her. She's sitting there in the middle of all these candles with her wand in the air because she's like, yo, I got this. Like, no one's going to take the fire away from me, the enthusiasm, but yet it's in reverse. And I feel like you feel like perhaps if this is you, you feel like your light is being dimmed a little. Perhaps you're playing small. That could be it, Capricorn. Perhaps you are allowing others to take the lead. You know, you're allowing others to come off as the kind one. Oh, this is interesting. Or there is someone in your life, be it a woman, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that is dimming your light, that is pretending to be very caring and, you know, is showing you love and support, but it's a little vindictive and a little manipulative. And I need you to be careful, Capricorn. So this is an interesting energy. On the one hand, you have a king in your life that is super supportive of you in whatever area of your life that is. Then you have a queen in your life, and like when I say king, could be king or queen, or queen, but usually it's a masculine and this is a feminine, so I'm just going to say it as it is. And this is a queen in your life that is like trying to get their way around you, is going to stab you in the back perhaps. Maybe they're a little jealous of this King of Cups that's in your life, that is supporting you, that's motivating you. There's like this kind of energy here. Feels feminine to me, that is like a little controlling perhaps. But when I see a queen in reverse, I always will take it as like, you'll see the fire, like you'll see her energy. She'll be like, oh, you're amazing. She's a visionary. She's like very supportive of you, but she's talking behind your back. Or she's like, what does a fire sign in reverse do? They're like vindictive. They're, you know, they're spiteful. Interesting. And boom, baby. The Sun is the Leo card again. Oh, this is an Aries, but I guess Aries, Leo, Sag. And this is Sun. And I'm like, where's the blessing here? So I see it. The Sun is... I love it, actually. So we start off this reading where you're super in anxiety, you're super stressed, you have so many ideas, so many thoughts rolling on your head, you're not sure where you're coming or going, you're like, you're in a state of confusion with the Seven of Cups. You know, it could also be you have a wild imagination and you have all these things. Yeah, I mean, that's like a wild imagination could work two ways. It could be super creative, or you can be like, what? And the King of Cups, there's the King of Cups in your life that's trying to calm you down, trying to say, hey, come on, it's okay, don't worry about it. And then you have a Queen of Wands in your life that is like, yeah, it's all good. It's there. And talking about anything, like, you know, like someone who's gonna, I don't know, I don't like her at all. She's like totally, what's the word I'm looking for? There was a word, vindictive, vengeful. And then the Sun shows up and it's like, who cares? She can do whatever the hell she wants to you, Capricorn, because this week you're blessed. This week, it's your week. This week you are going to be recognized, appreciated, adored. You're going to be given positive feedback. You're going to be like, I don't know. You're going to be introduced to someone amazing. You're going to, something an unexpected turn of events is coming your way. You're going to make profits on whatever it is that you're selling. You're going to, this is the card of rising in your power. Queen of Wands can sit around, talk behind your back. They can try to bring you down. They can try to make you small. They can blah, blah, blah. But you got a King of Cups on your side here, and you got a Sun. The Sun is like, yo, you got no problem here, Capricorn. I got your back. We're moving forward. You're blessed. This week is all about you. I need you not to focus on the Queen of Wands in reverse. Can you do that, please? The Queen of Wands could also be you. You. Doesn't always have to be a person. It could be you making yourself like, oh my God, like with the Seven of Cups, I'm not good enough. I can't believe this. I can't do this. I can't, like this constant. And the Sun is like, shut the F up, Capricorn, because I'm coming in and I'm going to show you how beloved you are and how much you deserve this and how much love you can receive from someone or something, or how I'm going to reward you with a raise, a promotion, a bonus, or, I'm going to award you a trip, or you're going to take a nice trip to, it's like the Sun, people. I love it. I love this. Okay, so your advice is, let me be still today and listen to the truth in silence. Yes. When the Queen of Wands is like saying all these words about you behind your back, when this Queen of Wands is trying to keep you down, be still. Do not seek revenge. Let her be the one who's playing the Matrix and playing this silly game. You be still. You sit in your truth. You allow these people to fall on their faces as they play their games. And you stand in your power. You don't play small like them. You receive your blessings. Because God does not send blessings to someone who is vengeful, who is gossiper, who is bringing someone else down. Right? This is not the way it works. I love it. My greatest experience of freedom comes when I let go of what others think of me. This is freaking boom. This is boom for every single sign here, because when I've gone into this journey in full blownness, I realize what others think of me is of no importance, because if they're thinking ill of me, and that's their problem, right? That's the mirror, that's their issue, that's a projection. If they're triggered by me, it's not me, it's you. Because if I'm coming with full integrity, and if I'm coming with full honesty and full authenticity, if I'm coming with maliciousness and malintent, and I'm coming with that, 100%, right? But if you're choosing to be an integral being, a being of integrity and of love, then that's not your problem. But if you're coming in with lies and then that's something to pay attention to, of course. And mirror will always meet a mirror. I freaking love it. Okay, you can make it through. Your highest self is always guiding you. Love it. What wisdom does your higher self have for you? Interesting, because a lot of people always ask me, how do I connect to my higher self? How do I connect? I said, well, you just have to be still and listen to the intuition, because your higher self is really the intuitive hits that are coming in. Your higher self is your future self. It's the you that is coming in, that has lived the future and knows what to say to you, and that's why your intuitive hits come in. They're like, yo, no, yes, trust it. Trusting your higher self is very challenging for humans, because sometimes it goes against the grain. Most of the time it goes against everyone else's agendas. So you gotta trust it. Like there's moments where like I will ask the universe, oh, should she, you know, like someone asked me, should I buy the apartment above me? No, that's my intuitive hit. But she's still buying the apartment, right? I'm like, okay. You know, like there's nothing I can do about it, right? And she's like, yeah, but it's a good thing. And then I know that in the future, something will go wrong, right? But I'm not going to insist, right? But that's what you need to follow, though. If you get a, can I sell my store? Yes, then you do it. Because in the next path, it will work. Should I quit my job? No. Should I leave this relationship? Yes. You know, like, listen, I'm talking to whoever because I'm not saying ask the question. Ask your question. Yes, I got the yes. Look at this. Look at this. Yes. I didn't see that. You're ready, right? Yes, you're ready. You're ready for whatever is coming next. The freaking sun, man. This is, to me, these cards are everything. I'm going to show you them all, if I can get them all. The blessed, the sun, you're ready. You're ready for the next step. You don't even know it. Stop listening to the naysayers. Stop worrying so much. And you know what? Even if there's someone around you freaking talking shit about you, it's karma, baby. It's all going to come back in their face. Like, I always say that to people. Like, why are you so worried about it? I'm not worried about it. I don't really care anymore because I'm walking with confidence. I'm walking with integrity. I love myself and I love everyone else. I'm doing whatever I can. If I'm bothered by something else, I will speak my truth. Does it trigger someone else? 1000%. For sure it will. But I'm speaking from my heart. I'm not speaking from an ego place. And this is something we learn as we move through this journey. So you are being rewarded. You are being given this opportunity to stop being a nya. Like, if this is you too, people, if you're talking about people behind their back, and if you're being vindictive, whatever, it will come back to you. I'm telling you right now. Because when you're doing all these things, who do you think is watching you? That's what I say. I'm like, you could do it behind closed doors. You can write about it. They're still like watching you. I always say that. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're not alone in this. But it's about you, and I'm very honest, and I stand in my honesty with them. I'm like, oh my God, I totally fucked up. I talk bad about her or him or whatever, and I am like sorry. And I will call these people and I'll say, you know what, I talk bad about you. That's like, wow. And they're like, yo, are you for real? I'm like, yes. I've cleared my slate. I cleared it. It is what it is, and that's how I move forward in my life. I can't hold on to that shit anymore. And that's the freedom. And this is you. Stop allowing this mental chatter, your ego, to put you in all these, I don't know what to do, la 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 la. You know what to do. You know what to do right away. You know it. You know it because you're it. So I'm leaving you here, Capricorn. I think this is a phenomenal message. I'm so happy for you. Enjoy the blessings coming your way this week, and whenever you can have blessings coming your way every single week of the year, if you're standing in your power and you're being authentic to yourself, and you're not allowing other people to get into your skin, into your mind. All right, Capricorn, I love you. I'll leave you here. Check your rising and your moon for the messages. Also like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'm just going to add a little beautiful feature that I'm adding to my Ko-fi members. I'm going to be offering not free, but live Q&As every month starting in November. If you're a member, obviously it's not free because you still have to pay to be a member, but it starts as small as $11. And if you don't want to be a member, I guess you can donate to be part of the live Q&A as well. So, you know, this is just a way for me to have a steady stream of income, because I'm basically doing this all the time, right? When it's reels or whatever it is. So I thank you, thank you, thank you, and I love you, and I'll see you next week. Enjoy the blessings. Okay, bye. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. We got poised with this angel, fairy, freaking excited, like jumping on this podium. Look at her. She's poised, she's ready to start fresh, she's ready to start this new job, this new project. There's a confidence here coming out. There's like people are going to turn and start listening to you, start listening to your insights. You have something to share with people. Now's the time. For me, poised and ready. Yeah, like this has been a long time coming for you, Aquarius. This has been really challenging, and I noticed that like people won't comment, Aquarians don't comment because they're annoyed by my readings, and I totally get it. If it happens to you, or maybe you just don't want to comment, but I'm like, oh my god, they're challenged, right? And it's okay. You know, like, this is part of my job as tarot reader, is not to be always so like, oh yeah, everything is going to be great. It's like we're on this journey, and it's a very challenging one. And it's not always happy dappy, you know, all the time. And this week, I feel like you're moving into something more confidently. Like you feel like you're ready. So kudos to you. We have the Death card. It's appropriate as we move into Scorpio. We're not there yet, but season. There's a lot of Scorpio cards showing up for everyone, which is kind of cool. Death is new. It's transformation. It's transformation. It's like moving. It's dying of the old world, but also perhaps maybe there's death in your house, in your family, or whatever, and it's okay, you know, and I send out compassion and love to you if that is happening right now. But they're moving into somewhere beautiful. In the same way as this, it's like you're going to be moving into a new job, a new relationship, a new whatever. So something does need to die at all times. And it could be the old version of you dying as well, which is happening more and more. I love this card. I love it. The Grim Reaper. 8 of Pentacles. So definitely job or studies related. Maybe some of you are wanting to change maybe you wanted to go back to school. Maybe you're wanting to learn something new. Maybe you want to, I don't know, I got hypnotherapy in my head. I don't know why, if that's something that you guys want to do, but maybe it is time for a change of direction in your career. Maybe you've been 20 years working at the same thing, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I feel like I need to change. And they're like, oh, I can't do that because I'm already like 30, 40, 50, 60, and I always like say, who cares what age you are? Like, seriously, man. I would like change all the time. I mean, people were like, I went into social media when I was in my 40s, you know what I'm saying? And everyone's like, oh my God, I'm like, who cares? You do what you got to do. This to me feels like your change is going to be a bit more exciting. It's actually going to be aligned with something that you're passionate about instead of just a job. I'm excited for you, to tell you the truth. The Knight of Cups is your challenge. The Knight of Cups is, it's like a Knight of Cups is a Pisces energy. It could be someone in your life, right? A relationship that is not going to work. It could, if there's a new relationship, it's a little challenging. If it's an existing relationship, I don't think it's an existing one though with the Knight of Cups. It has to be a new relationship. And if it's not a relationship, then it's idealism, naivety a little bit, right? So in reverse. So I'm going to explain to you. Of course you are, because that's what I'm doing. So like I said, if it's someone you've met, I would say it's not going to work out. And you're like, F you, Sabrina. I'm like, I know, sorry about that. But I feel like someone's coming in with false pretenses, and you need to be careful about that. Like they're glorifying there's something, and it's, I don't know, I don't feel like it's real to me. But only for you. If you are wanting to make a change in your job, in your home, or your studies. This speaks to me of try not to be like this is a Capricorn energy, so try to be more grounded about it. Really sit down with yourself and do the pros and cons list. Really do, like, this feels a little flighty, all over the place. Could be it could be if you're going into a spiritual kind of path, you be careful, you know, like try to align your audience. It's like it's so poignant almost. It's almost like you've dreamed about you've been dreaming about this job or this career change or this project or this field of studies for the longest time, and you're ready for this change. You're ready to move into this. You're ready to quit your job. You're ready to go in. But this card feels like, okay, maybe don't jump the gun, because maybe you're too caught up into the dreaminess of it, and you need to maybe put some numbers on paper before you go ahead with it. So I don't know who this is for, but even it could be also you may have gone to the interview, you may have had, and it's like, oh my God, it's amazing. I'm like telling you to be a little cautious here, because maybe you've been offered something a little bit too much, like it's too perfect. So I would say do some I would do some ground rules here, do some checkups, some fact checking or something, you know, be really freaking 3D here, go Google, because here I feel like this is like a little bit of a disillusion, and someone who is trying to be very over what's the word I'm looking for? Like perfect almost, and it feels, I don't know. Also, it could be some of you just wanting to move into that job without even like taking the time. It's your dream job, so I'm going to take it. So the Eight of Pentacles is kind of like, this is like a Virgo energy. I said Capricorn, but it's a Virgo energy. It's like, let's get our ducks in a row, you know, before the next steps. I'm curious. Ooh. Oh, that's why there's two cards. I was like, the Five of Swords shows up, which is, you see these, like, it's a vindictive energy. So already to start, I gotta tell you, this is such an interesting reading, because I feel, Aquarius, that you're so ready for a change. You're so ready to move into whatever this is. And I gotta tell you, there's someone in your life, it's a little bit like the Capricorn energy, that is like, I don't really like you moving into something new, or I'm going to make sure that I'm going to promise you something, but I'm going to take it away from you. So I really need you to take caution here, because you are ready for, like, you're ready to move into a new chapter, a new beginning, and it's freaking phenomenal with a Death card here. I feel like it's going to completely change everything in your life. But you got this, like, little Pisces Aquarius. Oh, it's Aquarius. A little Pisces Aquarius here that is like gonna paint a really pretty picture for you, and then gonna slip the carpet right under you, kind of thing, that energy. And the Page of Wands shows up, which is an Aries, Leo, Sag, and it's like, even if this happens, my beautiful Aquarius, you got this. You're gonna jump right out of this, and you're gonna move into the new, because this is a phenomenal project idea. This is a job, this new, whatever it is you're thinking here, it's gonna freaking fly, it's gonna work, it's gonna sell, it's, you know, it's great. You gotta do it. yes, we're always going to have naysayers around us, and yes, we're always going to have jealous people around us. It's just inevitable. It's unfortunate, but it is. And I feel like there's someone around you that is participating almost in trying to influence you to move towards the more dreamy state of you than instead of this. And the page of wands like, no, we're gonna do whatever the hell we want to do. First of all, we're jumping here, we're moving into this. So I gotta tell you, we gotta be careful about this person. Pisces, Aquarius, like a combination. This is people who are very, like, you are Aquarius, I understand that, but I'm just like, if I put the two of them together, and they're showing up as like resistant, they're not very showing up as cooperative here. So it's like someone who is kind of jealous of your next move and will do anything in their power to keep you down. But the page of wands is like, no, that's not happening. I'm poised and ready, and I'm going. And I love that, and I want you to stick to that, Aquarius. No more living in dreamy land, but living in kind of like, I know this is hard for you to get grounded because you're in the air, but it's almost like, let's do this and let's set fire to the the naysayers. Not literally, please, but let's get on with this. And there could be resistance because most people resist because they're afraid. Most people resist because they're scared of doing, they're scared of their own shadows. So, like, don't listen and do you. That's what I think it's whatever this is freaking amazing. So, my kindness, a gift I bestow upon the world. Yes. You know what this is? Kill them with kindness. I say that all the time, but KWK, baby. Like, no, that's the best way to shut those people down. Oh, yeah, you don't. Oh, nice, and just do you. I love it. I love that I'm all over the place, right? All that I love is more important to me than all that I fear. 1000%. Look at this. They match, these cards. Awesome. Yes, we're not living in fear. We're not allowing this kind of person, or even your thoughts, to get into the way. This could also be you, by the way. This could be your dreaminess. You know, you're like, oh, I had this dream, I want to do this. And this could be your like mental energy, your constant thoughts shooting you down. Or you're not good enough, you can't do this. It also could be you, right? And it's a no. We're not going to play this game anymore. No one. And you're not playing this game anymore because you're ready. You're ready for this freaking news. So stop playing the game and go for it. Rise above it. It's not yours to carry. You are an empath. How can you detach from the drama? Like, seriously, how can you detach from this? If this is someone else, if this is you, enough. Like, I haven't seen this in a while for you, and I feel, Aquarius, like you're moving into something that is meant for you, and it's right there, and you've been working hard for this, and you've been like, you're trying to ask yourself why, and this is coming and it's being delivered to you, and you're not going to allow this, whether it's someone else or yourself, to get in the way. Thank you very much. And you have a peaceful resolution showing up, which means that everything is going to just fall into place for you because you're poised. Poised means that, you probably know what it is, but poised in this sense, I feel like it's like you're calm and you're ready. So even if someone's coming at you and talking shit about you, or you're talking shit about yourself, finito. It's done. You're choosing love, you're not choosing fear, and you're moving through this, and you're going to get the job, and you're going to get that project done, and you're going to get that award, and you're going to go and get that raise and that money, and you're going to get that relationship, and you're going to do it. You're going to get that course that you always wanted because you trust and you believe. Because I believe in you. All right, my beautiful Aquarius. This is your message. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe. And also going to add that Ko-fi, I am adding a live Q&A session once a month starting in November, We're going to talk about the energies going on out there. All you need to do is sign up to my membership, which you also get monthly content. Or I decided in Capricorn, it makes sense, you could just donate for the live. Anyways, I'll put out the details. Oh my God. I'll put out the details in the coming weeks, but thank you, and book a session with me too. I would love that. You know, your support helps me do this every week. All right, I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Pisces. We got we got chaos and conflict. We have this zebra with like a costume on top of him, which is kind of what I always say about us, right? We're like souls with this costume on top of us, this meat suit. Chaos and conflict is the tower moment, plain and simple. It's like a collapse has to happen in your life. Something is on its way out, and you're needing to allow it to happen so that you can move into the next. But a lot of you are holding on really tight here and attaching to a relationship, attaching to a job, attaching to something so tightly, and you're not letting it go. And it's like, wow, what do I have to do here? The universe is like, I'm going to come back and create more chaos and create more conflict for you to let it go. This is like also a Piscean here that is, I'm right, you're wrong. I'm going to stand up for this even if I'm wrong. You know, like this kind of energy. And it's like, no, let it go. I really love it. I love the tower. The Sagittarian got 2 towers in their reading. And it's like, it's time, people. We cannot make a change if we're always staying in the same freaking routine. And we can't stay in the same way we worked 20 years ago. The same way we were in relationships. We can't do that. It's not working. It's the energy doesn't work. Ace of Pentacles. Of course. Ace of Pentacles is money, is finances. I said of course because Pisceans are freaking lucky in money and finance. A lot of them. I know so many of them. They're amazing business people that they're always finding themselves on the part of good luck, you know, and that's great. I'm freaking happy for you. This is like the Ace of Pentacles showing up is financial freedom, stability. Some of you are thinking of buying a home, then it's a yes. Selling a home, then it's a yes. Buying a business, you know what I'm saying? It's like a very ace, new money coming in, new relationships perhaps as well, but let's just check it out. The Ace of Swords. You know, what is this card, right? Like the Ace of Swords. This is so funny. Who got this? Libra got this. I'm like, well, who gets aces? And you did too. Ace of Pentacles, and they got the other aces. The Ace of Swords is new ways of communicating, new ways of new stair steps, I guess. New departments, new relationships opening up here. New ways of working, because these two kind of work, like it's like very work related or school related. You are up leveling. Maybe you're in the process of giving money to people, raise, you know, in here it's like you're obviously if you're a business owner, but if you're allocating it, this is like you distributing it in a clear and cut manner. This is, I don't know, it's a lot of things here. I kind of like the way the coin moves into the Fibonacci, like, the sequence here with the Nautilus shell kind of thing. It feels really, you're setting yourself up for success. You're setting yourself up for stability and growth. And the Ace of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and this is Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. It's like Earth and air. You know, like you have yourself, you're creating a grounded structure with a lot of possibility of change. I actually really like this chaos and conflict. Let's see what the Tower moment is for. It's so interesting to me. The Six of Swords is a Gemini energy. The Six of Swords is like movement, change, travel, but it's your challenge. So some of you were thinking of traveling. It might not happen. Some of you were thinking of leaving your job, quitting, like what, it's not working out. Doesn't feel like it's the right time to do that. It feels like you need to hold back a little bit because there's changes happening here that might be in your benefit, actually. I'm the Queen of Cups. I'm like trying to understand what this chaos and conflict is. What the hell? It's okay. It's cool. To me, it feels like that. Obviously, it's a Six of Swords. Sorry, because when I see that like this, the Tower moment is this stubbornness and of non-movement, right? And the Ace of Swords is all about movement. So I would have to, the Queen of Cups, I'll bring it up here. The Queen of Cups is a Cancer energy, but this is a feeling here that some of you, whether you're business owners, whether you're in a job, whether you have homes, when you're in relationships, you need to open the lines of communication. You need to open the lines of distribution and allocation. Like things have to be more clear. And you need to step away from an old energy. I mean, the Earth energy could be stagnant energy, even though it's really solid. Like it's a solid investment, it's a solid thing, a solid did, but it could keep you in this steady place where the Ace of Swords is like, no, we need to make changes. We can't stay in the same, even though it's been, let's say it's like, okay, let's say you own a business and you've been profitable all these years and you've just kept the same kind of policy or kind of rules and regs, and you keep the same thing. Okay, it's great, but the Ace of Swords is like, okay, but we need to move it up. We need to up level here. You can't be staying there. We need to expand distribution. We need to expand. That's this kind of energy because of the chaos. That's why. And also, this is like, okay, you have a home. Maybe it's time to renovate, so you could sell it for a greater price instead of selling at a low price, because even if your house is in shambles. Like it's taking this beautiful, this stability, but up leveling, expanding, opening up your mind, creating new channels, creating new distribution, new growth, like being more successful, right? But not staying at the status quo. And the Six of Swords feels like you're not ready to make that move, which is kind of interesting. And the Tower moment, the chaos is like, you gotta rip that open. You gotta rip open that like stagnancy, because you could be making more money. You could be more happy. You could be healthier. You could be, that there's this part of you where I feel with this Ace of Pentacles is that you're playing it safe, and it's fine and it's okay, but the universe is like, no, there's no playing it safe. I need you to rip open that top and like, let's go kind of thing. Not your top, but like you need to like change it up here. And the Six of Swords now makes sense to me. It's a Gemini energy, and it's like, no. Now you're in your head, and you're like, what do you mean? I gotta change it up. I have to change my career. I gotta change the way I do things. I gotta, like, it's like, yeah, you gotta do that. Like, if you've been living in your house for 30 years, you gotta renovate. Sorry, if you want to sell the house. Probably you got to bring in new tiles and new wood and whatever, right? Change up the style, and so that you can sell it for like 50,000 more instead of like selling it for less than, like losing money on it. This is what this energy is here. So what are you doing? Are you going to stay with the status quo in the old-fashioned way, in the old way? No. I mean, you can, but then you're just going to be living like that. And that's what this card is. Oh, frickin' love it, man. I do. I love to see this. And then the Queen of Cups comes up, and it's like someone in your life that can help you through this because they are open-minded, because they're willing to take your hand and see a different way, and they're willing to listen and give you the intuition that you need and give you that care that you need. And you need to find this person in your life, to reach out to them and say, hey, this is I'm kind of stuck, and be honest with them. You're not always right. This is that energy. I'm always right and you're wrong, and I'm going to just stick to what I know. But then you're going to lose out in the end. You could be making $20 million in your business, or you could be making $100,000 more in your, you could make in your job. You could be making a little bit more. Or you could be whatever. You can be have a more exciting relationship, because instead of staying always the same, right? And being afraid to move in it. And the Queen of Cups is like, hey, I got your back. I mean, it's the Pisces as well. It's Cancer, it's Scorpio or Pisces. It could be you too. That's like, okay, I got to get into my heart here. I really got to start loving myself, and I got to I got to trust this Tower moment is coming here so that I free myself from the box that I'm putting myself in. Because I'm comfortable where I am, but the universe we're not here to be comfortable right now, especially in this era, in this time that everything is collapsing around you, and you're like, I'm gonna stay in this little box. No, man, it's not the way it works. And it's yeah, you might invest money into something that changes, and you'll lose a little bit, but people who invest money, I always say this, and people invest money in renovations, they're always I'm going to give you a personal example. So I used to have a jewelry business, and I used to put money, I just spend money and buy jewelry, and everyone's just stick to what you have. It's no, because I need to bring in new, and has to bring in new customers. And they would bring in the customers, of course. Okay, I had to lose a little bit, and I would lose a little, I would never lose in my profits, because I'd always make it up in my things. But it's you got to put it out there to get it back, and eventually it will all come back to you. So this is what I'm feeling here. I'm feeling you're needing, there's a little fear of you stepping outside of the box. Even though you're Pisces and you're pretty much more open than most other signs, but there's a part of you sticking to the status quo and sticking to the old ways, and it's not working. And you got to reach out to a Queen of Cups in your life that can actually help you through this, because you're ready. To me, the Tower moment for you is freaking phenomenal as well. I love it. I feel it's that moment of, come on, enough with the old shit. Enough with this box. You can't live there anymore. Let's go. Instead of taking on the fear of others, I reflect love. Exactly. Instead of taking fear on. The Six of Swords is a fear of movement. Nothing. I'm going to move into love. Queen of Cups. I'm going to seek someone who can bring me into the next dimension, or to the next realm, into the next era. When I lead from a place of love, people respect me. That's a beautiful energy also for these people here who are stuck in the old way of working or relationships. When you are love, people love you back. When you are authoritative and controlling and egomaniacs, well, that's what the mirror projects right back at you. That's an old way of doing business. Everybody is oh, this is how I worked 30 years ago, but we're not 30 years ago. We are now. So, and love is the only answer for me, especially with what's going on in the world. The more we emanate that love, the more love will come back. So, what a beautiful message. I'm going to give you two more. Deep inward journey, you'll be rewarded for the work. how can you alchemize your fear? Wow, everything about fear here. If it's coming up and the chaos and conflict is showing up here, there's some fear, deep hidden fears that you have, or some surface fears, whatever it is. I can't do this. I can't. I'm fear. False evidence appearing real. It is not real. It is made up in your ego mind. Fill it up with love. I don't care how cheesy you think that is, because we are love. We all come from light, which is love. If you come from that place, you could see if you come from a place of love, not only will you attract love, but you will attract abundance. You will attract freedom and peace and calm and all of it, because you're moving with integrity. No need to worry. You got this. I mean, that's a beautiful ending. I'm freaking excited because this is by far not a crazy reading that I expected. And it's actually encouraging you to move outside of this very comfortable way of working, of loving, of being, and it's not working anymore. So step it up. Right? This is also reach out to a tarot person, reach out to a spiritual consultant, or reach out to a psychologist, reach out to someone that you can express yourself to that can help you through this journey. I love it. Yay for Pisces. All right. I love you. Check your rising and your moon for the messages. Also like, share, comment, subscribe, and have a little perk here. If you're a Ko-fi member, even if you're not, I'm going to be doing live Q&As on, I'm not sure where I'm going to be doing it yet, but if you're a Ko-fi member, you're automatically in. If you're not, then you need to donate to me to get in to see the live. And this is how I, make my money. So I'm excited to do it also because we're going to get to share each other's insights and be together on this journey. All right. I love you so much. Book a session too. I'll see you next week.